Let's go. Welcome. You know what I'm saying? Silverback of rappers in the building. You heard me? Yeah. Feeling this already. Time to turn up when I enter the building. Either you fake or do this for a living. Locking down the game like I put it in the prison. It's not a rap career, more like a mission. The shit I spit is always though. Got C4 explosives in my coat. The rap terrorists, I thought you know. These bum motherfuckers just got to go. When it comes to the bars, I'm well trained. Been doing this at a young age. I'm animal outside the cage. Turning enemies to shark bait. How much shit I got to take when it comes to the rap game nowadays. Most these bum dudes need to fade. Not the head come from Stevie J. Clap, clap, that's that, put him in the net chat. Lyrical chit chat, bring that track back. Nigga in the tic tac, smelling like an ass crack. Where's them hoes at? All my nuts at? Killed it. Been a bad influence. With my music showing, proving, legacy pursuing. I'm a mutant that be pooping on your petty movement. Either got your mind thinking or your body moving. Stash a microphone from you and ask what you doing. Am I you the music moving? Got you acting stupid. Still recouping about to lose it off these sticks and juices. Smoke with the Easter Bunny, body slam Cupid. Wait, hold on, wait. Hold on. I'm not even gonna go too crazy, you know what I'm saying? That's some little light. But for the rest of this fucking tour, I'm gonna go fucking ham on your whore. That's what the fuck I'm gonna do to Silverback of rap.
First time that we met, I knew that I had to have a girl. You stole my heart. It hit me like a sledgehammer, knocked me off my feet. I never felt this way before. I'll be the one you need. That's what I had to let her know. I see you cry in the middle of the night. He did you wrong, girl, you know he ain't right. Put your faith in me, I give you all I got. All I need is one shot, just give me one shot. Told her how I felt. If I could be her man, then she looked at me and said she just wants to be friends though. I tried to shoot my shot, but I guess I'll just leave you alone. So since I'm not your type, please don't put me in no friend zone. I tried to shoot my shot, but I guess I'll just leave you alone. So since I'm not your type, please don't put me in no friend zone.
Feel like you're leading me on, I just don't understand. And you can see it's obvious, I'm trying to be your man. Crazy how you complain about these other guys all in my ear. It doesn't feel right, I'm just trying to be the one that change your life, to show you the other side. As long as you telling me what's on your mind, I promise won't waste your time, like you what I do in mine. Once you find you a dime, trying to get you in your prime. You probably hear it all the time, the only difference is the truth, I ain't spitting lines. They loving you, what's a crime, I'm out here doing time. Cause the friend zone thing is really out of line, really out of line. Baby girl, wake up with me, get your cake up, no fix up, I major, them others is danger. Yes, there'll be haters and yes, there'll be fakers, but that's cause you look like that without your makeup.
I tried to shoot my shot, but I guess I'll just leave you alone. So since I'm not your type, please don't put me in no friend zone. I tried to shoot my shot, but I guess I'll just leave you alone. So since I'm not your type,
King of New York,
please don't put me in no friend zone.
I ain't even about to play like I play about you. The last nigga really went and made a play out you. He took a lay out you. Love what for who? You Curve King, the biggest thought in the room. I'm saying, we got a vibe that you can't deny. Even on your worst days, ticket on the dash, girl, that ass fine. I've been plotting on how I'ma make that ass mine. Fantasize walking through the park just to pass time. You keep saying the F word, yeah, I should be your bestie, but we belong together like leg work. Your jealous tendencies be making my head hurt. I'd rather we soliloquy while making the bed jerk. I'm not only trying to get inside, I know you better than you think, so if you serious, we shouldn't try. I see the feelings that you couldn't hide. Are they dead? No, so why put me in a friend zone?
I tried to shoot my shot, but I guess I'll just leave you alone. So since I'm not your type, please don't put me in no friend zone. I tried to shoot my shot, but I guess I'll just leave you alone. So since I'm not your type, please don't put me in no friend zone.
Hey, yo, B, what to do, though? Council Roundtable, episode 278. We took that old-fashioned rap to let y'all know what's happening. Y'all can hit the link ASAP. Don't really have much of
cold opening. Not too much going on in the wrestling world. We already covered most of what's really been going on. Was here for Roadblock. Roadblock was a good show. NXT brung it to MSG. Definitely proud of them. Smackdown. I was actually watching some of SmackDown. I was actually watching some of SmackDown before I went live, and man, whew, my goodness. The first thing I wanted to address was the whole pull apart brawl between Tiffany Stratton and Charlotte Flair. Yeah, it's like what? 15 of these motherfuckers, 15, 16 of these grown ass men. You mean to tell me y'all grown motherfuckers couldn't pull apart these two women? Especially Charlotte Flair, bony ass. Y'all could have hold them back. Now, I ain't gonna lie, I like that spot that Tiffy did when she jumped off of the structure, I guess you could say, on the stage. When she jumped off the structure with the moonsault. That was cool. It was good, ballet. Black Star, what to do though?
Not much, man. How you been?
I'm fine. I'm cool. Ain't not really much going on in the wrestling world, but fuck it, we here though.
And not really. I mean, like there was a couple of head scratching rumors that's been going around.
What?
Well, according to Meltzer, he said that the reason why
Meltzer.
The reason why nobody wants to work with WWE ID was because WWE was sending their writers to these indie promotions.
Okay.
And I think this guy named Gabe Sapolsky, the GCW guy.
Yeah, I know about him. Yeah, Gabe Sapolsky.
Like he denied it immediately, saying that we didn't see any WWE writers. Like they just let us do our thing. Which leads to this very, very interesting match that's going on, I think, either tonight or tomorrow night. And that's Megan Bayne of AEW.
You broke up. You breaking up.
Can you hear me better now?
Yeah, much better.
Versus Zeta Steel of WWE.
Never heard of her.
And that's supposed to be happening. Huh?
I never heard of her. You said Zeta Steel. Never heard of her.
She's on YouTube.
Okay.
Like if you want to see her, but yeah, it's gonna be Megan Bayne versus Zeta Steel. AEW WWE ID in a GCW event.
Okay, so they got their little forbidden door going on right there in GCW.
And then they have Bloodsport going on.
I definitely want to catch one of their shows. Like I've been hearing a lot about it, and not only that, I've been seeing clips here and there of the previous shows. I definitely want to catch a show or watch a show.
Like Natty's supposed to be in Bloodsport.
Oh, word? Okay. What's
Yeah.
good, Josh?
Like then there was a video package for for Ray Phoenix tonight.
Oh, on SmackDown it was. I didn't get that far. What I'm up to right now, I was up to the backstage segment with DIY. When I got to that segment, that's when I started the show.
At some point during the show, like there's supposed to be a Ray Phoenix video package. which means that he officially signed. So
let me see what you're talking about. I gotta see it for myself. Let me see.
like it's on IG. Like they don't show the.
Oh, it's on Insta.
Yeah, but they said that that's intended for Ray Phoenix.
Why is Gunther fighting action? Oh my god!
Just
So
enjoy
I see
it.
I see Gunther fought Axiom. I don't know. That was just incredibly random.
They just enjoy the immediate ass whooping that's about to commence.
I'm good. Yeah, I'm good.
No, but another thing that I heard, I think it was like yesterday, that Jeff Cobb signed with WWE.
Oh yeah. We were talking about that in the group chat. Now that I'm excited for. Like I think he will be great in the main event, card on NXT, especially like being a legitimate threat to this dude over Femi. That's what this dude John was saying, and I totally agree with him.
Yeah, Jeff Cobb versus Femi would kill.
Hell yeah, he's definitely needed on NXT roster. Have him squash a
but with
few
him,
people here and there. Yeah, so what?
Like that, the idea is that he's showing up after stand and deliver.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it makes sense. You know what I'm saying? Because that's when they go through their roster reset. Because Stand and Deliver is their WrestleMania. So after that, time for them to start doing some new shit. So I'm definitely here for it.
And there's also a rumor that the intention is to make the Lucha Brothers a tag team.
I don't think that should happen. Like in my personal opinion, I just think
like Penta's killing right now.
Yeah,
but again, where do you Phoenix? That's the question.
Put him on SmackDown.
Yeah, but I mean,
why not?
He get like? But when did he get? I mean.
Because they already got enough. They already got enough luchadors on Raw as is.
Yeah, like I understand like what you're saying, but like the tag team is so barren right now. Tag team division is so barren that like you're gonna have to.
I feel you. Somewhere. Yeah, I do feel you. Like pairing them up because the tag team division needs it sorely. But it's like Penta, Penta got shit going on so good. I just don't trust them being a tag team in WWE. I don't trust it. They might fuck around and be with the LWO for all we know. You know how Triple H gives it up.
No, but rumors are that they're keeping the name.
That's good.
That's the rumor, and like that whole Seth Rollins lost his freaking.
Yeah, I heard they got rid of the freaking part. Like, I don't know why I was there in the first place. Like, just call him Seth freaking Rollins. Does it really have to be in his name?
Bronson Reed lost his big.
Whoa.
Pause.
And it's like, why? Like, Big Bronson Reed had a ring to it. Like, you don't have to completely get rid of everything that Vince did. You know what I'm saying?
The intention is to, like, knowing like the UFC, like they rarely call the person by their nickname.
Yeah,
just say their name.
Oh, so basically, this is a TKO move.
Yeah,
but it's like, why though? Like shit like that doesn't. Why fuck with it? Like it's an extension of their character. And Lord knows they need that. They need as much character building as they can get.
Like the only person who can call them by their nickname is usually the ring announcer. Bruce Buffer.
Yeah.
Like those people. They call them by their nicknames.
Josh Motto was goody. No Vinny. Man.
But like that's the only like interesting part that happened during the past 3 days that we've been off.
Yeah, it's like
Like
shit's a little dry right now.
Like other than that, it was a
figure
freaking
like
disaster of a. Go ahead.
No, go ahead. Go. You good?
Yep. Like other than that disaster of a Dynamite.
Yeah, like this dude said he liked it. I'm like, that shit was mid as fuck to me.
Ooh, let me guess.
No, not
guess.
so.
I was about to say.
No, it was TKO.
Really?
He said it was solid. I'm like, that shit was not solid, sir. Like
TKO liked it? Are you sure?
Yeah, I'm positive. We talked about it in the group chat. I was like, that shit was mid as fuck. Like, I get they trying to go through a reset phase a little bit here and there, but especially ending the show off with fucking Orange Cassidy and Hitcher like, what are we doing?
That's what you knew was ball game over.
Like, I didn't even bother to watch. I'm like, man, I'm turning this shit off. What, really? Out of all the times when you could have fucking had this dude Orange Cassidy start off the show, you have him end up the show with niggas do not know who the fuck Hitcher is. I don't know why TK can't get the shit out of his fucking head. TK, we don't know these people.
Like the only part that I liked,
Orange. Like we know Orange, yeah, we all know Orange Cassidy, but we don't know these Mexican stars. We don't know these Japanese stars. Stop doing this shit. That's just that pisses me off with TK. He think like, oh, since he know them, everybody in America knows him. No, the fuck we don't. And what fuck does he? Is he in the main event in CMLL? I doubt it.
I don't know.
Like, why are you putting this motherfucker in the main event? This shit is bogus.
Like the only part that I liked, and I want to see where it goes, is the Hurt Business along with MJF.
Yeah, that was interesting to me. And which is funny because remember Toph had pitched that shit a few shows ago.
Yeah, he did.
And I was like, I wasn't here for it. I'm still not. I ain't gonna lie, but it's a little intriguing to see what happens. Because it's like, where can MJF go? Like either he joins them or he ends up turning face, or they turn. Somebody's gonna have to end up turning face in this equation. That's the only way I can see this shit going. One of them's gonna turn. Either MJF's gonna turn face, which I don't know why would they do that.
I seriously doubt that.
Or the Hurt Syndicate.
That's more likely. But like the way that it was done, I like the way that it was done.
Yeah, because it was a shock. It was surprising. Like, oh shit, what the fuck? I guess.
He said, pay attention to the word used to. If you gave him the card again, like shit.
But it's like, motherfucker. It's like, motherfucker, at least I was heavyweight champion. Like, what are you talking about? That's what if I was MJF, that's what I would have said. Like, I was heavyweight champ for a year. Was it like a whole year?
Yeah, close to a year. Yeah.
Close to a year. Like my man, I was sitting like, let's really be real. I didn't lose clean.
But it makes you think that if anything, that MJF is gonna turn super heel. And maybe he'll add Hobbs to his little group.
Hobbs, I don't know what they're doing with Hobbs. That
Hobbs
fucking match,
shit.
My God, that match with Hobbs was fucking. That shit was bad. Like, leave those luchadors in Collision, please. Leave them niggas there. Y'all finally got a shot to go on Dynamite, and that's a bullshit y'all pull off. Y'all niggas need to stay where y'all at. Period.
And then they're redoing the match. Like, what the fuck are you redoing the match for? Both these people have, Cope and Mox. Like, why the fuck are you redoing the match for?
You know what? You know why? Because if you like legitimately, this dude he didn't get pinned. You know, remember Christian tapped out.
I don't care.
It's only right. I feel you, but it's like Edge didn't get pinned or he ain't tapped nothing. So.
No, but Both these stupid fucks have fucking creative control. They don't
One of them
want to
gotta
lose.
One of them got to get pinned now. Like who's gonna want to do the job now? Both y'all got creative control. Who's gonna be the Shawn Michaels in this equation?
Like I guarantee you, it's gonna turn into a fucking three-way. The motherfucking person in the three-way is gonna eat the pin. Swerve's gonna eat the pin. I fucking guarantee you, Swerve's gonna eat the pin.
I hope they don't put Swerve in the middle of that equation. Please don't do that, y'all. Don't do
They're gonna do it. They're gonna do it.
Because I will. Because if that's the case, I'll really start looking at dumb motherfuckers hella funny. I definitely would at that time. Like, so y'all just gonna throw Swerve in there just to eat the pin and ruin his number one contendership just like that? I'll be legitimately pissed at both of them, and I'll really especially Edge, because you know I fucks with Edge heavy, but I'll definitely look at him crazy.
Adam Cena.
Man, because I was asking the guys, I was like, yo, is it true that this motherfucker Edge only won like what? I mean, he only lost like 2 matches in the 2 years he's been in AEW. They were saying he lost more times. So I thought he only lost like once.
I think it's like 6.
So he lost 6 times. Okay.
Yeah.
But he rarely got pinned though.
Yeah. No. Yeah. Like he really got pinned because he has creative control. Mox, you can tell, has creative control. You can tell right away.
Yeah, because it's like Mox, that motherfucker lost. How much the matches he lost? I think he lost like 4 matches last year. 4, if not that 5. He was like what 70-4. Like, oh my goodness. TKO Anubis, what it do though?
What's good, you guys?
Got I mean?
What's up?
Got I mean?
They'll
he packed up Braun earlier today, huh?
They'll put the rocket ship on this man immediately.
Sorry, I just got out of work and I'm walking. How y'all doing?
All right. I'm
What
surprised Solo didn't eat the pin this time around.
Tama ate it? I'm not surprised at that either. I'm not surprised at that either. He be eating pins almost as much as Solo does.
Nobody eats pins as much as Solo. Nobody.
I said almost, because Tama been eating some pins
What?
too. When the last time?
Go ahead.
Now, when the last time you seen Tama win a match?
I don't think he's ever won a match, has he? Last time he won the match like when the King of the Ring tournament.
What's this 2025? Last time he won was probably like 2019.
But you know what though? As far as Tama goes, even in New Japan, he would eat a lot of pins, but that vibe and aura, he still stayed over. Like he was one of the few where he still stayed over. It always looked like he could win.
That
Those fuckers don't speak English.
That Tasmanian devil shit he does is over as hell. I'm mad at that.
The hyena laugh.
Yeah, so as long as he keeps doing that, he's over. So nobody even noticed.
I still don't know how Bad Luck Fale stayed over for so long.
Who?
Bad Luck Fale, the other Tongan.
Okay.
Oh.
Like he was
He used to be called underboss with Finn Balor back when Bullet Club first started.
Like he was Finn's heavy. Pause.
Okay.
He was basically who can I compare him to? He was basically
Diesel.
Yeah, he was Finn's Diesel. There you go. Pause. Again.
Finn's Diesel?
Yeah.
Man, my dude Finn. My dude went on a 20 match losing streak and became the number 1 contender for the Intercontinental belt. You gotta love WWE, huh?
AKA eat the pin. Eat the pin, Finn.
Right. Eat the pin Balor.
That's how it works up there when you're on the main roster. You're gonna eat a few pins.
Like what's the fuck is the point of winning matches? What's the point of winning matches if you lose, you still get the same shit? Like, what's the point?
Like I heard on Monday, Cena's gonna look very, very different.
Yeah, I heard he got a new toupee.
No, like it's not that. Like I
I
heard
wonder
he
if he's
has
actually going to wear trunks.
they have a beard and a fade now.
Ooh, yeah, I heard he got the little scruffy. He got a little scruffy thing going on now. Little scruffy facial hair to look more rugged. Oh yeah, Hetty God, what's going on, my God? He's gonna be in Brussels next Monday.
Yeah, bro.
Well, you remember that interview he had years ago when they asked why he didn't turn heel again? And he said they had a whole thing where he was supposed to turn heel. He had theme music, he had new outfit, everything, and Vince decided against it.
Yeah, Vince got scared.
But he started off as a heel. Now, I remember the Doctor of Thugonomics.
Of course. What it do, Tove?
Yo, Toph, what's up?
This dude always pulling up with his mic muted.
It was
Yo,
good.
TK, I was surprised
Right.
when Sandman told me that you liked AEW on Wednesday. I was like, wait, what? It wasn't Toph?
I said I liked some parts of it. I didn't think the show sucked. Like I didn't think the show sucked. Obviously, there was some parts I didn't like. I'm just saying there were certain parts I did. Like
the
I
only character I
enjoyed.
liked, to be honest, was MJF and MVP. Like I like that story.
I like the fact that they got
Keep
that
that
they're. I do like the fact that they're racking up some world
I just
title.
want to say that I mean we already know this, but that just proves they listened to us. A couple of months ago, I pitched that exact same story. Remember Sandman interrupted me? And he was like, "Yo, you lost me at that shit." So we pitched that exact story.
Yeah,
verbatim.
yo,
We said that.
y'all are killing us over here, B. Like y'all making this shit so blatant.
Yo, TK, Triple H, yeah, just cut the check to us, man.
Like,
I say that,
what the fuck? Oh, send some motherfuckers this way,
bro.
You
I
know
said
what?
this, bro. I've been
Hey,
saying, bro. I've been saying this. I've been saying this for weeks, man. There's
and plus, all the big dudes
two of
always
us
take
on
from the
this
smaller
show.
guys.
Yeah.
Right.
Yo, Sandman, you take Raw, I take SmackDown.
You know what I'm saying?
Shit.
But
And Tope and I will take AEW and just rotate us every week.
That's it.
But it's
We
true.
ain't
Like
got no dog in this fight.
Tory Lane steals from small artists all the time.
I'm glad you said
that's
that because a lot of motherfuckers don't be wanting to admit that shit.
Tory Lane
that's
did.
obvious.
Slight
Oh, that's
React stole from Girl He Funny. Like a lot. They steal from the lesser known people because no one's gonna know. So of course there's people in the writer's room probably like floating around. They go, no one knows who the Sandman guy is, right? They got some pretty good takes in here.
Oh, right. Exactly.
And if they call us up, we'll just call them haters. Boom.
Right.
Right. And then when you try to sue them, no one's gonna believe you.
My shit copywritten, so I hope they know what the fuck they doing.
So
Like
is my word.
Like
So
with
is my
Ross and Ryback. When Ryback tried to go at kicking it with Ross, and Ross was like, I got more followers than you do.
He do. That's the fucked up thing. He actually do.
Yeah, because kicking it with Ross, he's been around for years. Like a long time.
In the clutch.
Mm-hmm.
But Ryback tried to small time him and then steal his fans. And Ross is like, I got way more people than you do.
Because all I do, Ryback, all you want to do is bitch and moan and eat.
Yep. It's a shame, too, because I'm from Vegas. I'm like, you're in?
Cena took a trip to Turkey, motto. Got them fucking
Let's talk about
hair
the beard,
plugs.
the beard and the fade.
Yo, Cena should grow a beard just to solidify that heel turn. Why not?
Yeah, that's what
I was hearing.
Black Star was saying. Yeah.
I'm dead.
He covered up the spot on the back of his head. He grew that out recently.
That's why Motto said he went to Turkey.
His skin gear is him dressed like Pazuzu.
Turkey be doing those hair plugs, so why not?
That's the one thing I do like about Mox. He saw what was going on. He was like, "Yo, man, let me just cut it off. Just cut it off, man. Just
I still say he should come out like Pazuzu in that movie he was in, where he was a dealer.
Oh
That's good
god.
heel gear.
Is Suzu?
Yeah, Pazuzu when he was a drug. That was John Cena when he was a drug dealer.
Oh, I know that. I know what you're talking about. That
What's
Had
talking
that big
movie
about?
tattoo on his
where
neck.
he had that big ass neck tattoo. Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, I know exactly what you're
What's
talking
talking about?
about.
What's that? Get Shorty, I think it was.
I think it was like Sisters or something.
I forgot what the movie was called, but I know what he's talking about.
Oh,
Yeah,
I know you're talking about. Yeah. The shit
when
with
he's
Cena
like
when Cena had he had all them different types of pills.
uppers, downers, Flintstone vitamins.
I'd be like, where the hell you be getting this shit from? Like, what the fuck?
Shit, I may know a thing or two. Quiet as kept, but there's neither here nor there.
Oh my god. Yo, Drew McIntyre is taking Priest's lunch money hard right now.
Oh yeah, I see that. That was funny.
Jesus.
Oh yeah, and like the final rumor of the night. The rumor is that Drew's number 3.
Nah.
They just teased Ray Phoenix too.
Yeah, see, told you.
Okay.
Did anyone
Nah,
watch the Moose Obafema match?
Yeah, we was
really?
we was
I
live.
did.
We was live here for Roadblock. Good
Damn
match.
it, I was at work. They just kicked me out. That's how I got on here.
Oh,
Oh wow.
Nah, they cut me because there's a tornado coming in a couple of hours supposedly.
Oh, be safe out
In
there.
Vegas?
No, I'm not in Vegas. I said I'm from Vegas.
Oh,
You
I'm
said
not
that
there.
like all casual. You said that all casual and shit. Okay.
Ever since they had one like I guess over a decade ago, 90 times the wind kicks up and there's some rain, automatically they're like tornado warning because I guess that was like the first one they had. So they're still kind of squeamish.
Yeah, the wind
Hey,
is
well, be
acting up
careful.
over here too.
Be careful, bro. After we got hit by that hurricane, I don't laugh at that shit anymore. So.
Man, that shit.
Oh, I ain't laughing at it. Don't get it twisted. I take it seriously. I just can't do nothing about it.
As a
Make
matter
sure,
of fact, the crazy thing is, it was like a few weeks back, right after I did the live. I think I had told y'all too that I had a snowstorm approaching. While when a snowstorm hit, that shit knocked out all the power. My whole neighborhood was black.
oh yeah.
That shit was a whole blackout out here. I'm like, let me grip the fuck up. This case motherfuckers want to be on some goofy shit.
Oh yeah.
Well, bad weather or not, make sure y'all stay in tonight. We got a lunar eclipse. Eclipse means the Illuminati is awake.
The eclipse was last night. I saw it.
I thought it was like a red moon or some shit.
Yeah, it was a red moon eclipse.
Must be a time zone thing because it's supposed to happen again today, at least in my area.
Where you at? Because I'm in the South right now.
Same. I'm in Georgia.
Oh, okay. Yeah, no, I'm in the middle South.
Jesus is coming back, y'all. You better repent.
That's lunar eclipse, aka we're fucked.
It's funny you mentioned that. When I had the first time I got I won't even say detention, when I was in church one time as a kid. So I went to a Sunday school. This pastor was talked about, repent, and before Jesus comes back. And I was like, hey, I have a question, Pastor. And he was like, yeah, what's up, Mr. Epps? And I said, so when he comes back, what time zone? Everybody laughed.
Is it going to be around daylight savings time or?
Yeah.
Right. I mean, I'm just saying it's a good question. What time?
Remember did you ever hear what D.L. Hughley said about it?
Yeah, what did he say?
He said back in the day, he said, they always scare you when he's coming like a thief in the night. And that's when you do your most fucking up. He's like, you just in there, doom, doom. It is I, my son. Put your panties on, girl. Jesus at the
door. Yo, Motto, that's not WWE, that's TNA, my boy, my guy.
WWE back on their bullshit. Santana just lost in his hometown to Mustafa Ali. I knew that was gonna happen.
Yeah, Mustafa Ali.
They're doing like an AA story where I saw a segment the other day where Santana got trolled by Ali's group talking about, well, you can't wrestle till you pass this piss test. I was like, oh no, oh no, we're going there. We're gonna go there. Okay.
See what they should have did? Like they should have had this dude Mustafa or Tasha Steelz, one of them, just like teasing him with a bottle of Henny, because they're like people don't know, like from before Santana used to love him some Henny.
He had a drinking problem.
You know what I'm saying? Like have them tease him with a bottle of Henny. Like, yeah, you know you want this Henny, you know you do.
TNA did something like that years ago. It was somebody's funeral. Mike Tenay was the priest, and Samoa Joe came in and brought out beers to everybody. And he looked at Kurt Angle and said, "You can't have one."
Yeah. They did a story with Storm. I think it was Storm and Jeff Hardy. And I think so.
Yeah.
I think it was like the burial of Jeff Hardy.
TNA done that shit a few times.
But that's funny with it.
You know what I'm saying? They did one with what's this dude name again? They did it with damn, who was Rhino beefing with again? Oh yeah, it was Rhino.
Christian?
Was it
Christian?
It was James Storm.
No, was it Christian? Was it James Storm? You sure?
Yeah, it was James Storm.
Yeah, it was James Storm. Yeah.
Wait, I got one more, and then I gotta go.
Give him a last call kick and like poured some beer on him or something like that. I'm pretty sure he did that. I have a memory of that.
Did you guys used to listen to the Edge and Christian podcast back in the day?
Yeah, I liked it.
Yeah.
Did you remember when they interviewed Gregory Helms and he talked about Rhino?
I don't think I've seen that one.
I don't remember that particular.
I mean, yeah, Shane Helms was like, they're in the car and they said Rhino likes to drone on in stories. And Shane goes, "Can I ask you a question?" "Oh yeah, sure. Could you shut the fuck up?" No, I gotta go though. Y'all have a good one.
Appreciate you,
man.
Be safe out there, man.
Now, but when Anubis started talking about James Storm, I immediately go back to he almost fucking killed fucking Mickey James and didn't do shit.
Man, listen, man.
Train tracks.
When you talk about James Storm, man, I go back to the fact that he only had one world title reign.
Yeah.
You almost murdered Mickey James.
Man, what is James Storm doing now, though?
I don't know. He's just.
I think he's in. Is he in NWA right now?
Nah, he's not.
No.
I hear he's trying to start acting. So I'm like,
okay.
Really?
I wish him well. He's great. You know, I like that.
That might work for him.
He was a great wrestler, great heel. Yeah.
Would you say that was TNA's version of Stone Cold?
Nah, because Stone Cold won World Championships.
No.
Yeah, of course, Stone Cold was more popular, of course. Yeah.
No, but he was just a really good. I would say Storm was like TNA's like Mr. Perfect in the sense that like he was a really good like utility player. He could be in a tag team. He was a good uppercard guy. He could be a great face. He could be a great heel. But like Mr. Perfect, they just never saw him as a person that they could focus the brand around. But I think he was definitely good enough to be TNA champion more than one time. He should have easily been champion like at least 3 times. At least. I mean, he was just as good as Rude and AJ. I mean,
he should have been champion like that time when he was at his most hottest. Like, remember he went on that.
Yeah,
he should have beat Rude in that cage match.
He should have beat Rude in that
cage. Hold on. He was right. Go ahead, Chiguel. What you were saying?
No, I'm just saying when there was a time where James Storm was at his most hottest. I'm like, remember that Bound for Glory series? Didn't he win that? He had like the most wins in that whole tournament. I remember that.
Yeah, that's when they was really getting over that last call super kick. They was really getting that move over.
He was also the last guy, right? He was also the last guy that I know of that used a super kick as a straight up finish. Like, and he had a good kick too. It was a very good super kick. It wasn't as good as Sean's, but it was still a pretty effective, believable finisher. He also used a lot of like Japanese moves that I would later find out were like I remember the first time I saw a sling blade, he did it. And I was like, oh yeah, because when I started watching New Japan, I'm like, wait, isn't that the move James Storm does? And he also had that other move, the Eye of the Storm. Like
I like that move.
Edge,
I like that move
around,
too.
Yeah, really a lot of innovative moves I had never seen before. Kind of an unsung hero in that regard. Yeah.
It is amazing that TNA almost picked fucking Wildcat Chris Harris over James Storm. Even though we
during the Asylum years, like they was saying like, yo, he was gonna be that guy to beat Jarrett.
Like even though when you look at the two, James Storm was the more charismatic person.
You just had to have been there, man. Like anybody that was watching the Asylum back then, like Sandman said, like Wildcat was that dude, but he just fell off, and James just he got so much better in such a short amount of time, and he never caught up. And then he went to ECW. You can tell that James
was the more charismatic person. Like you look at their promos, like Wildcat Chris Harris couldn't cut a promo to save his life.
It's just one of those things, man. I remember as far back as 2008, 2009, when I started using wrestling forums, and we talked about it here on the Roundtable. Everybody said Ted DiBiase Jr. was going to be the future guy, and I was telling anyone who would listen, I said no.
I
Cody
thought so
was
too. I ain't gonna lie. I thought so.
Yeah, everybody said Ted's got the look. Right? Yeah. Everyone was like, Ted's got the look, and I kept telling people, I said, no, man, Ted's got the look, but Cody's got the passion. I knew Cody was going to be a bigger star. This is 2008, 2009. Everybody was like, nah, man, nah. Ted's going to be the guy. He's going to be the guy.
I thought he at least could have been a mid-card champion at least once.
When I was like, nah, maybe I'm wrong. When he did the Marine too, I was like, yeah.
Oh God.
I was like, maybe I'm wrong.
Man, I knew I was wrong after that, and after he got buried by Triple H. Good Lord, he's done.
It was over when
and then he started doing
over when Vince gave him Maurice. When they paired, remember when Maurice was his manager? That's what it was.
Yeah.
Whenever Vince does that, as it seems it seems weird, right? Wrestling logic's weird. Like, wait a minute, you have a beautiful manager. Why is that the death of you? If you're getting
Maurice got more over than Maurice ended up getting more over than him.
WWE, if you have a beautiful manager, that's because creative thinks there's nothing there. So it's like, okay, let's put this cute chick with him. Maybe that'll get
him. Rios.
Right. Exactly.
Yeah,
there you go.
Right.
There you go. Yep.
Hold on, let me read what Mato is talking about. Yeah, Ali grabbed the fan's beard and placed it on the apron while Santana was looking on in defeat in the ring. And it's like, so you mean to tell me this dude Santana was laying there looking at somebody's warm ass bear? If that's the case, he really got issues. Like, my man, you that much of a drunk, you willing to fucking drink somebody's spit? The fuck?
Yeah.
While he was looking in the ring, did it happen after the match though? Because if it happened after the match, then it's a different story. Because I'm like, he put the beer there after the match, like, yo, now you're gonna drown your sorrows. You know they're gonna, because that's what he said,
that it happened. That it happened after the match.
Well, if that's the case, then all right, then I get it.
Yeah. How Mato worded it is looking like after the match. Yeah, he said after the match because he said looking on in defeat. Okay, post match.
As I'm about to say, he lost because he looked at a beer. Like, good Lord.
But it's like, my dude, it's not even a ice cold frosty beer straight from a water cooler or a freezer or something. You looking at somebody's warm ass beer that they've been babysitting ever since the beginning of the show.
You have problems.
Or like,
so far, because we mentioned this on the last show. Joe's just there. They're not doing. I mean, he's the champion, but it's like everything was about the moment of giving the title, but it's like once he won the title, it's like, well, okay, because he's just been an afterthought these past couple of shows.
Yeah, he's been an afterthought since he lost at Bound for Glory. Let's be real.
Good take. Yeah. Good take.
Let's be real. Ever since he lost, that hurt him.
Yeah, I'm assuming what the end game here is, since they unfortunately lost Hammer, which was dumb. I'm assuming the end game here is he's probably going to drop the title to Ali at some point, and then they do Ali and Santana for the title because they really got big plans for Ali and Santana, and I say good on them.
I mean, I won't be mad. I won't be mad at that.
Yeah, I wouldn't be either. But my thing is this: like, I don't know if y'all seen that upload that TNA uploaded when this dude was going up against Hammerstone, and Hammerstone brought this dude Joe Hendry to one of his best matches in TNA. That should have signed him right then and there. Like, nah, chill. Like, yo, we could work with you. You still got it. we could still work with you, see what you got going on, because it's pretty obvious you could still go. You and this dude Joe Hendry had a real decent match. Let's keep you
Now
and let's build
imagine-
a story with you.
Now imagine this if this is the case. Joe Cobb versus Obafemi versus
You mean Jeff, right?
He said Joe Cobb.
Yeah, Joe Cobb.
Didn't Jeff Cobb sign with WWE though?
That's what y'all that's
a
you
rumor.
guys told me. You guys told me that he signed to WWE.
I'm surprised a lot of people didn't know how old he was, but I don't think it'll hurt him that much.
Oh, he's up
That's
there.
the rumor that Cobb signed.
Yeah, he's 42. Mm-hmm.
Yikes.
He's 41, I think, right?
No, he's 42. 42.
Okay.
But he takes care of himself. You know, he's a legit Olympian.
Yeah, because you wouldn't be able to tell.
Mm-hmm.
That's a big motherfucker.
It's like I said before many times, like wrestling prime years are not what they were in the 90s. People need to stop shaming people for being in
Yeah,
their 40s.
you make such a valid point, Tove, because back then, if you was like in your 40s, like
that was it.
You was dead if you
Yeah,
was a wrestler. Let's really be real.
Yeah.
That's because 75% of your blood was alcohol.
Yeah, and pills and cocaine.
Yeah. That's the thing too about like to this day, there's like all kinds of like conspiracy theories about like Macho Man, but at the centerpiece of it, that's what it was about. Like when after the steroid shit, Vince wanted to go in a more younger direction, and he looked at Randy like he was an old guy. Like Randy at that point was like, I think he was like,
Was it Randy killing back then?
40. I mean, Randy was still in good shape.
Yeah,
he wanted to.
Randy Savage always looked like he was old.
That's the coke. That's the coke.
That's a coke.
That is. Freaking drugs make motherfuckers look old. They age out quickly.
Like Macho versus the Warrior was still like one of the best matches at a Mania.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Randy could still. Yeah, Randy could
could
still go. Like in 93, 94, he still felt like he had more to contribute, and Vince was like, "Nah." He wanted him to be on commentary. That was really the main reason why Randy got out of there. He was like, all right, I'm going to go where I can wrestle then. I think his last feud was against Crush.
Speaking of Randy, Ballet said, I guess Carmelo went up against Randy Orton. Well, another loss for Carmelo. We already know what
that last.
Melo always misses because Triple H both black people.
That 290 pounds? Yo, put down the meatloaf. My God, Orton. His wife is cooking.
Wait, Orton weighs 290 now?
Yeah, you didn't see, even he said so himself. He was like, I've been eating.
I mean, he's not. I mean, he still looks like he's in great shape, though. I mean, he don't even look like he's. He still looks.
Damn.
He still looks in shape, though. That's crazy. I wouldn't even have noticed he was nearly 300.
Because you know what it is? He's probably those types that'll carbo load and work, like turn that shit into muscle.
Like he said, like when Samantha said, like, but at 235 pounds, and then Randy said, go way up.
I've been eating.
I've been eating.
How much kids he has?
They're like 4, right?
I think like 4 or 5.
They're from but I don't believe they're from the same marriage, I think. But
they're not. I know Orton was married one other time before his current wife.
You know what's funny about Carmelo? The idea just popped up in my head. If Russo was with WWE, he would give Carmelo. Well, he's already on a losing streak, but he would turn the Melo always misses into a catchphrase, and he would be a comic relief jobber, and he would probably get over doing it. If Russo was
He'd be the equivalent to this dude Max Caster, the equivalent to him.
Yeah.
But Hogan just landed himself in the fuck up Hall of Fame.
Oh yeah, you heard about that shit, right?
Arriving at a signing. Yeah. Like at a meetup about 2 hours late, and then cutting it about an hour 30 short.
That doesn't work for me, brother.
Right. And they said their kids was crying. How the hell your kids know about Hulk Hogan? Stop capping.
Right.
That shit hella cap.
Kids crying my ass.
Like I didn't
Like I
even
said,
cry
man.
for Hogan when I was a Hogan guy when I was younger. Like shit, I was here for when Yokozuna beat Hogan. I'm like, yeah, it's time for him to pack it up. It's Yokozuna's time.
He killed his legacy, bro. Like I said, I don't wish death on anyone, but I'm not looking forward to the day he croaks. That's going to be a very interesting day, to say the truth.
We might go 3 hours that show. Might go 4 hours. that'll be a show for
like
days,
I guarantee you when WWE goes moment of silence for Hulk Hogan. Yeah, woo!
And it just sucks because, like what they say, you live long to be the villain, man. Because it's just, and it's like his reputation is getting worse and worse. It's not even like he's so delusional. He's not even trying to fix anything. He's like, well, it's not me, brother, it's you.
Hogan turned from Batman to Bane in a matter of 5 years.
I like that.
Yeah, without the venom.
I like that video of Seth the other day. Was it you that shared it, TKO? I think it was TKO or Sandman. One of y'all shared it, but that was that was funny.
It probably had to have been TKO that shared it. This mother for all American beer.
I still want anybody in the chat ever tried that beer yet? Let me know how that shit is.
Yeah, big Motto, Ballet, Josh, anyone.
Let me give you a quick answer to that one. Fuck and no.
That shit probably tastes like dishwater.
I'm definitely not buying that damn thing, but shoot.
That's what Mustafa should have showed Mike Santana. He should have showed him a can of all American beer.
Oh god, that shit would have sobered him. That shit would have kept him sober forever.
He would have got over like fuck with that one though. Like
what the fuck?
Ballet said nope. Ballet said she good on
that. Yeah, nobody likes Hogan anymore. Everyone's basically like, fuck him. So I wish AJ grew a pair though. AJ was on Chris Van. I mean, AJ's a nice guy in general, but sometimes I just wish he'd grow a pair and just fucking just say what it is, because he was on Chris Van Vliet and it was a good interview, and he was talking about he acknowledged that Hogan never mentioned TNA when he worked for TNA, and AJ was like, oh well, I just think Hogan was embarrassed. It was like, no, he wasn't fucking embarrassed. He didn't mention TNA because he was a fucking asshole, bro. He came in and ruined the fucking company. Just call that shit out. Fucking Steiner did. The very next interview, Steiner just called him out. He was like, yeah, we was having a good time doing the Main Event Mafia, doing it, and they were doing record. And that's true. That's true. When they were doing the Main Event Mafia, I remember that shit. Like it was yesterday. And I think you remember it too, man. Main Event Mafia, that shit was so hot. They were doing tapings in Las Vegas. Mm-hmm. They couldn't do that prior. Their attendance had gone up because of the success of that angle. Then Hogan came in and fucked it all up.
I guarantee you with Scott Steiner, it's on fucking site with Hogan.
That's because Steiner says it because he doesn't give a damn. He's more of a loose cannon than AJ. So of course
like AJ's like one of the best to ever like put on a pair of boots, but I just wish he just like stop being stupid sometimes, bro. Like just call it out and just be like, Hogan, fuck him. It's okay, bro.
But the only time AJ showed who he necessarily like who he really is, but like showed a bit of an edge was when he called the entire TNA roster a bunch of fags.
He said that? I know he said when he said that.
Look it up.
I'm gonna have to. That's interesting.
And he got
because Soap knows what I'm talking about.
Getting washed in
that shit, cat.
Now that song is stuck in my head. Gonna take you for a ride.
Hold on. Let me see if I can find it. Give me a second.
Okay.
I was getting washed. I was putting in that pain. I was cooking. The motherfuckers be cheating. And I was actually playing Infinite. I wasn't playing Marvel vs. Capcom 2.
Wow.
Yeah, it's unfortunate what happened to that franchise. Maybe it'll come back someday. Maybe.
Yeah, they're worried about the Capcom Collection Classics now. That's what they worried about.
Yeah.
I mean, shoot, make the money off the classics. Those were fire.
Yeah, I'm telling you. Remember I showed y'all the trailer a few shows ago. Like this one, the part 2 collection is gonna be so lit.
Yeah, I love Marvel vs.
Man,
the part 2 collection.
That's my shit.
they're gonna have both of the Power Stones. They're gonna have. Damn, I gotta look it up.
Wait, Power Stone's gonna be on? Oh, that was my
Yeah,
shit.
remember I showed it to you guys.
Yeah.
Hold on, I'm
Yeah,
gonna look
yeah.
again. Give me a second.
Oh
I remember.
man.
Hey,
Nah,
literally,
I remember that. I just forgot Power Stone was that. Yo, Power Stone was my shit.
That
Yeah.
rival
I'll
schools.
send it to you guys.
Yeah, I remember that game.
Yeah,
Um,
Sega's working on one too, because they had like a what do you call it? Like when you license a trademark, that's what you call it, right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
Shinobi's already coming out.
yeah. They had licensed a few trademarks like last
Mhm.
year. They had licensed Shinobi, Crazy Taxi.
Yeah, like
What's that other one?
the trailer for Shinobi already came out. That's about to come out, and they working on Streets of Rage and Golden Axe.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah,
Shinobi
yeah,
was
yeah.
a hard game. I
Yeah,
fucking hate Shinobi.
I'm stoked. I can't wait.
right.
Man, there's this one game I used to play. I used to play it like religiously. I don't even know why, because I wasn't even that crazy about it in real life. But I don't know if anybody's even heard of this. It's like a really obscure game on the Dreamcast. There's this one game called Jet Set Radio Future. Love
Yeah, I
that game.
remember it. I remember that.
If they did like a remake of
It
that
was
game, I'd buy it.
Mm.
I'm trying to
Model
find.
says Moose and Jeff Hardy about to happen. Moose's first ever ladder match. Man, I'm just gonna be honest with you, man. I have no interest in the Hardys. I really don't. They have go away heat for me.
Wait, hold on. Moose is fighting Jeff Hardy for the X Division title.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Isn't he still a tag team champion?
Yes.
No, he's an X Division champion.
No,
right
I
now.
mean Jeff Hardy. Isn't he still
Yeah,
a tag
he's
Yeah,
team
the
champion?
Hardys.
champion.
Yep.
Yeah.
And they beat Fraxium on Tuesday.
Yeah. The reason why, and just for clarity, like the reason why, like I'm getting really tired. I mean, I've been tired of the Hardys, but the reason why I'm getting over them, like they're they're a satire of what they used to be. Like, all right, okay, let's backtrack. Matt did the broken stuff in TNA, and the shit was hot.
Yeah.
A lot of people was hating on it, and it was cool, and he was the talk of the town. Then when they came back at WrestleMania, what was that? 33? Yeah, 33. When they came back at WrestleMania 33, right? That was like one of the loudest pops I've ever heard. When they came back, that was supposed to be the quote unquote last run. And Matt's own words. And they had a good run. They even won the tag titles. As a matter of fact, they won the titles the same night they came back. And they had their run, and that was it. And that should have been it. Then Matt was like, "No, I want to bring the broken stuff to WWE." And Vince isn't gonna let you cook like you would in TNA. So
he bastardized that shit.
Broken. They called it Woken. It was okay. It was whatever. It was what it was. It ended, and then he got released. Then he went to AEW. That didn't work out. And it's like, okay, now you're back in TNA, and really, he's using TNA to backdoor back into WWE. It's like, bro, you've been on one last run for a decade now. Just fucking hang it up.
They think they low. You already see they're already working with motherfuckers from NXT. Yeah, they got Capcom versus SNK on there.
Mm-hmm.
That was a good game.
They go Power Stone.
Yeah, there's this Power Stone right there. Yeah.
Rival schools. You know what I'm saying? And I forgot the name of this game. This is a game I never played, but I used Hayoto before in the other the Capcom collaboration games. But I never played the actual game he was from.
Yeah, the only criticism these collection games get is some people say some of the games are like overpriced. Like the other day, I got the Yu-Gi-Oh collection. I think it's called Yu-Gi-Oh Early Days Collection. That's the full name. And the game costs like $49. Some people think, why are you paying $49 for a collection of games that came out like 20 years ago? Well, for me, it's like, well, if it's like a full list of games that we've never gotten before, then it's reasonable, I guess. So,
Right.
The only
I remember.
Yu-Gi-Oh game. Let me say something real quick, then I'll let you go.
Okay. All right.
The one Yu-Gi-Oh game I remember was for the PS2. I think I still got it. Duelist of the Roses.
Yeah, the roses.
I,
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that one. I like Duelist of the Roses.
I remember that.
Go ahead, Black Soul.
But I remember when Nintendo brought out Super Mario: The Lost Levels.
Oh yeah.
That was my
Like
shit.
that game was so fucking hard.
It was though. Like the fuck. No,
game
you
was
know what?
brutal.
You know what Mario is ridiculous. You ever played Mario Maker?
Oh God.
Oh God.
Yeah.
You want to be like those are for like the Mario experts,
Mhm.
like super experts. It'd be like stages. It'd be stages on there. You'd be like, come on now, how am I supposed to fucking pass this shit? And the
I know
motherfucker
some
be like,
people
look,
say-
I'll show you. This motherfucker would jump on one turtle shell through a fucking whole landfill of fucking piranhas.
And then some people say that these nostalgia games are overshadowing the present day games. And I'm like, well, it's because most present day
Whose
games
fault
aren't
is
any
that?
good.
Of
So
course,
That's because present day.
they were better. The fuck?
Yeah.
I love Mario
Because
Kart.
present day-
Mario Kart will always be a favorite, especially 64.
I don't mind re-releases and collections. Like I said, my only rule is don't be remaking shit that just came out like 5 years ago. Like, why are we making an enhanced version of The Last of Us 2? The shit came out like 5 years. Like, what are we doing?
And you know
They
what's the
should
funny
remake
thing?
Castlevania.
They already did. They keep
Did
they keep doing that shit. Yeah, they always do that shit, but not like the actual Simon Belmont shit. They'll like branch off into other families. But yeah, they always be creating different Castlevanias.
Yeah.
I got one that it plays a little bit like Devil May Cry.
Oh shit! Really?
Yeah,
Mhm.
Okay.
yeah. But I love Mario Kart 64. That's like one of my favorite games.
Better than the
Right.
Super Nintendo ones. Super Nintendo ones were fun.
I think Super Nintendo, like low key, is like the best system that ever came out. The best
Got a
console
nice
to
collection
me.
of games.
Yeah, you can still play it to this day. To this day, to this day.
To this
Dead
day.
ass though. Word.
Yeah, like the original Donkey Kong Country. It's like still fun to play. Still looks good too.
Yeah, it looks great, and the fucking music is fantastic. The visuals look crazy. Like it's fun. The second one is even better with Diddy Kong.
Yeah, Diddy Kong's Quest. Yeah.
The original Paper Mario.
I miss that. You know, remember they used to like when game. It's like wrestling used to do that too, where you had games that had like a tagline next to it. They don't do that anymore. And now it's just like whatever 2, whatever 3. They're not creative with the names.
Oh man, I used to hate that motherfucking jump, yo, on Rainbow Road.
Oh, Rainbow Road. Oh, you mean the fucking stage where you could like order 2 Domino's pizzas and they could arrive before you finish that long ass fucking track?
Especially on Mario 64, that track is mad long. Pause. Yeah, B. Speaking of gaming though, yeah, like I might fucking play some I don't know, some scary shit tonight. Fuck around, I'll play Last of Us or something tonight. And live stream that shit.
Nice.
Oh yeah, like I was gonna say, like Last of Us, because you know they came out with a remaster, and then after that came out with a remake of the first one, but they call it The Last of Us Part 1. It's basically the same fucking game.
Yeah, they also just I think it was like this year. Yeah, it was this year. They did a re-release of they did a remaster of Horizon Zero Dawn, and I like Horizon, but that shit came out like 6-7 years ago. Like it has not been long enough to get the remaster treatment. Like it's one thing if you remaster something that came out like in the 90s or early 2000s, but
Right.
why are you remastering something that came out in like 2017, 2018? You know, so that's just
I
really
promise you,
strange.
whoever made Super Mario Maker and whoever made Super Mario the Lost Levels, I'm gonna uppercut them. Jesus fucking Christ.
Mario Maker, I'm telling you, be like, but it's a good way to prank your friends. You'll be like, yo, try playing this stage right here, or this level.
Actually, speaking of Nintendo, they're supposed to have the direct for the Switch 2 early next month.
The game ain't
Okay.
coming, or that console ain't coming out.
Well, I mean, it's coming out this year.
Like I heard that there's gonna be a delay.
Well, probably, but you know how it is. These companies love to get their holiday season releases.
Exactly.
So, you know,
Watch this gonna be like $600.
allegedly, it's supposed to be as strong as a PS4 Pro. I'm not a graphics guy. I've cared more about gameplay, but I will say, yeah, the Switch is underpowered. They do need to get upgrade that shit. Yeah, they do.
Watch that console be $600.
You know what it is? You know what it is with the Switch or Nintendo altogether? Nintendo always been about like cartoony type graphics and shit like that. They never really like delved into the like realistic type graphics. Like, you know what I'm saying? You know,
they have a good library though.
Oh yeah, like Switch. I gotta start playing that shit. Like I ain't gonna lie, I have enough games to play as is, so it's like playing. It's just like damn, I gotta play another damn game.
Yeah.
But I don't even have that much games for it. I got what games I got? I got shit, like 2-3 games. I got Smash Brothers, pause. and damn. What's the game I got? Damn, I think that's it. I really don't got much.
That Street Fighter for the Switch that's a good game.
And I ended up just getting cause you know when you pay for the what's it, the Nintendo Plus, whatever the fuck that shit is, you get the Nintendo emulator with all the old school Nintendo games and shit. I got that.
Yeah, the only thing I don't like, and unfortunately we can't do anything about it, because you were mentioning like the price of stuff, Blackstar.
Thanks,
I don't
Ballet.
like. I don't like the price of just the regular games going up. Like we're all pretty much around the same age. I remember like in the 90s and stuff, you know, new games that just came out were like $49, and then like in the 2000s it was like 59, and that's what it was for a long time. And now it's like new games are like 69, and then when you get like the deluxe, because you know, anytime like games drop now, it's never just a regular game. It's like the regular edition, special edition, deluxe edition. So it's like some of these games on deluxe editions, they'd be like $110 plus tax. It's like crazy, bro. Like I really gotta like something to pay that much.
Right.
Like I remember, right? I think like the Switch like just came out. Like at the time, like I was playing the SNES Classic. Those are like, man, I ain't playing that shit. I'm still on my nostalgia hit. When I come off my nostalgia hit, that's when I'm gonna Switch.
I think like it's not the Super Nintendo, the first PlayStation, one of the best consoles ever made.
Oh, gee.
No matter of fact, PS2, not the PS1, the PS2.
And the PS1 was good too.
I still got all my old stuff. I check all my old consoles twice a year. You know, when we have date, like we just went an hour back last week. You know, so when we go the hour forward, because obviously the newer consoles you don't need to do that because they have the internet. You know, it doesn't form. But for the older consoles, you have to manually go back. So I check my PS2, I check my Wii, I check all my old stuff on daylight saving, make sure it still works. Yeah, very well made consoles, man. They'll last a long time. Long time.
Like I just finished beating Zelda. Like I might my SNES.
Oh, which Zelda did you play?
Link of the Past?
Yeah, Link of the Past, yeah.
Man.
Oh,
I ain't gonna lie, that's one game I don't have. I need to get that game. That's one game I don't have.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, just get an SNES Classic, like it's automatically there.
Wow.
What on?
Isn't it on the Isn't that on the NSO? That's what it's called, right? Nintendo Switch Online service.
Oh, when
yeah,
the emulator,
I like
the emulator on the Switch.
look
Yeah,
at
I'm
that
pretty
too.
sure
Yeah,
it's on there. Yeah,
I gotta check and see.
yeah, I'm pretty sure it's on there. Like most of the really good Super Nintendo games, they're on there. So
like I beat the game with like one heart, and like no one when it's on one heart, like keeps on beeping. Like,
Yeah, that should be. That's the only thing I don't like about that game. That should be hella annoying when you dying.
Right.
Mata said, I used to hate the blue shell on Rainbow Road. It would hit you from behind and knock you off the stage. Shit, the blue shell would hit every fucking body. It would just keep on going till it hits every racer on the road.
and Blue
The
Shell is
red,
basically Depot.
the red shell is a fucking heat seeker. Like, that shit follows you everywhere.
Yeah, like the blue shell too. The blue shell's a heat seeker too, but that's like the most powerful shell.
Oh wow, they're debuting Axiom.
Really? Oh yeah, because in Spain. Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah, he's going against Gunther. Gunther
Time
about
to
to
die.
struggle again.
Tonight you die.
That dude
You can
Gunther
already
be
tell.
struggling.
Yeah, you can already. Yeah, I'm glad you mentioned that too. Like like we were already talking about this, like even before all of the most recent stuff, like with Cena turning and all that other stuff. Like Gunther is just there, like he's the champion, but he doesn't feel like he's the focus of the show. And Sandman had joked about it a couple of weeks back. It was like, why is this dude having a competitive match with Otis? Now, granted, I like Otis. Otis is great, but he's a comic relief jobber. So that's what he is. That's his spot. He's over, but that's his spot. So it's like, why is the world champion having a competitive match with a jobber? Like you're supposed to be facing Jay at WrestleMania, and you're fucking having like it was like an 8-minute match too.
Yeah,
Like,
I thought it was
what's
10.
going on? and I like Otis, but we got to call a spade a spade. Like,
yeah, we all love Otis. But yeah, exactly. It
Yeah,
just is what it is.
yeah.
But know what the part I
just-
like about Gunther? When he faces like a little guy, like he does like the hangman chokers, that hangman.
Yeah, that's a good move. I like that move too. But it's like it shouldn't take you that long to do that shit.
Right.
Like he
That's how
busted
you
the
can-
hangman
that's how-
sleeper on Jay. I was like, shit.
As a
Right,
matter of
that's-
fact, speaking of somebody struggling, like with Charlotte Flair, how the fuck is Charlotte Flair struggling against B-Fab? What are we doing
what?
here? Charlotte Flair was struggling against B-Fab.
Seriously?
Yes. How are we supposed to believe you could fight Tiffany? Like we all know she can, but it's still like with her baggy ass thong.
I wish Tiffany Stratton would have said something like, "Yo, you can't go with these young talent anymore." At least that shit would have made it interesting.
True that.
Yeah,
And that's the thing too. Like in the cold open, before you guys had all right, my dude. Before you guys had pulled up, this like I'm saying like, yo, how the fuck is like 15, 20 of y'all security guards and y'all can't break these two ladies up? What are we doing here? Y'all are grown ass men. Y'all can't like pick these hoes up and go carry them somewhere so they can calm the fuck down. Now, granted, I like the spot when she did the moonsault off the structure on the stage. That was a cool spot. But like, come on now. Y'all looked ridiculous. I would have fired every single one of y'all security team motherfuckers.
Yeah.
Right, man. That's insane.
Yeah,
It's
you didn't
making-
miss much ballet. It was all about the pull apart brawl. That's all that shit was about after the match.
It really makes me worried. Like, but then again, I don't even know why I'm worried about that match because, like I've been saying, it's a lose-lose no matter what the outcome is.
Unfortunately.
in a perfect world, Tiffany Stratton should not be losing, but even if she doesn't lose, she's going to.
Like, so y'all really think Charlotte's gonna lose at Mania? I don't know. It is still predictable.
I'm saying it doesn't matter.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. Yeah, because it's like even if she does lose at Mania, even if Charlotte does lose at Mania, she's definitely winning at what, Backlash.
Yeah, but I don't think. I don't think. But to answer your question, I don't think Tiffany is winning because typically, I've been wrong before, but if you look at WrestleMania history, a lot of times, in most cases, when someone makes it to the big stage for the first time, they lose. Rarely does it happen when someone is wrestling at their first WrestleMania and they win. Like, just think about it. Like, go back and look at a lot of big stars. When they make their first appearance at Mania, they lose like 90% of the time. It's that story I like to tell of, we got to we talk about it, ad nauseum, we got to rebuild them from the ground up. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So I think the only person like right now in modern WWE who had like a big match at Mania the first time and won was Bianca. Her first Mania match was against Sasha Banks and she won.
And it was a really good match.
Yeah, then she faced Becky Lynch the next year and she won. So like Bianca, really, it's just Bianca. She's like an anomaly, but 9 times out of 10, whenever someone wrestles their first big match at Mania, they lose.
Bloodline Vortex got me.
Oh man.
Oh my goodness. But like, know what I watched yesterday?
What? Some old school old-fashioned wrestling?
Yes, I did that. And like what I watched was like, remember the Clash of the Champions when
go ahead.
When Hogan went to Dungeon of Doom.
He went to the Dungeon of Doom.
You mean that like that segment that was like something straight out of the Batman Forever deleted scene?
Yeah, the Fever Dream. The Fever Dream, that one.
Yeah.
With the dry ice and all that shit.
Yeah.
With the smoke.
when he put his hand into the fountain, he's like, it's not hot. I was like the fuck?
Oh man. Dungeon of Doom. This dude packed all those motherfuckers up. Wasn't it like 10 of them?
Yeah.
Like, this dude was a fucking stable eater.
Then the Giant came in, like he was rhyming, like he was motherfucking a taller version of Biz Marquee. And like I'm sitting there, I was like, what in the fuck is this? Like, really?
This shit was like fucking the Taskmaster, Giant, Conan, Ming, Barbarian, Hugh Morris, Vader for some reason, the Final Solution, the Yeti. It's just
oh like my god! And it was just only Hogan and Macho Man, and like oh man,
and sometimes Shane, but not really.
Like the motherfucking topper on this shit Sunday was motherfucking the Taskmaster's father, I think is who he was. The guy who said that.
Yeah, I don't know who the fuck that guy was.
Sullivan, my son. I was like, oh, what the fuck is this?
He sounds just like him.
Yeah. Sound like somebody's freeloading uncle or some shit. Yeah. That's what that motherfucker looked like.
Shout outs to Kevin Sullivan though. Rest in peace to him. He was like the first, like when I think about it, he was the first like short, muscular wrestler that I remember.
Yeah,
he was short.
Yeah,
he was short, but he was muscular and he was like very believable. This is like the most random comparison ever. You know, a modern day wrestler that reminds me a lot of Kevin Sullivan, Jonathan Gresham, the octopus dude. That guy.
Yeah. You're right. You're right, dude.
Because he's also very muscular and short too. He's got a similar build,
built like a hockey puck.
But Kevin Sullivan had the lamest finisher of all fucking time. That fucking double foot stuff. I was like,
yeah. A regular coup de grace. He don't even jump off the top rope with the coup de grace. That's the most laziest coup de grace I ever see.
I did like the Tree of Woe though. That should have been his finish, honestly. The Tree of Woe. That looked brutal. Yeah.
I couldn't stand Sullivan. I thought he was mad whack. Like, I swear to God, like, I like the rivalry between him and Benoit, but other than that dude was ass.
Yeah. I remember Sullivan and Benoit when they had their match at
Jericho Vortex got me this time.
I remember when Sullivan and Benoit had their match at Great American Bash. Even as a child, I understood these two are fighting for real. Like I understood that. I was like, this is not scripted. This is not choreographed. Like these two legit don't like each other. I could feel that intensity like on
They was definitely
television.
shooting. They was shooting.
Yeah.
But like the funniest part about that entire stable was that they went one by one to face Hogan, and they all got their ass kicked by Hogan. I was like, oh, what the fuck is this? What the fuck?
I'm telling you, this dude Hogan's a stable eater. Look what he did with the aces and eights. He had all them bum on off of right hands.
Mm-hmm.
Like Ming alone would kill you.
Oh wait, I forgot. There's a TNA show tonight. Thanks.
Oh
John.
yeah, Model is keeping us updated, and Ballet too.
What is it? Sacrifice?
Yeah, Sacrifice.
Yeah, Moose. Yeah. Apparently, Moose.
The three-way.
Moose just
the three-way
Jeff
Sacrifice.
Yeah. as if he was going to lose to Jeff.
They should bring back Steiner Bat for that.
Let me see what this card is.
It's a little weak. They got a couple of good matches on there, but overall it looks weak.
I hope y'all realize that Joe Hendry's not even defending his title tonight.
Yeah, he's in that cage match. It's like a 10-man cage match.
Yeah. It's like I said, it's like everything was about the moment of him getting the title, but they never thought about, okay, what are we going to do after that? And it's really
the moment
TNA doesn't think. That's
the moment. The moment didn't even hit the way it was supposed to. So.
Right.
Yeah.
Because he was supposed to win that. What was that shit? What was the Final Resolution? What
Bound for Glory.
Now, even before Bound for Glory, he was supposed to win that 8-man tag. Remember, that's when Josh Alexander turned heel.
Oh, you mean the 6-pack challenge?
Yeah.
That was like in the summer last year.
That's when Joe Hendry was at his hottest. He should have won the belt right then and there. But they had Ziggler win.
Normally in a one-on-one match, you got a 50-50 chance.
I've never understood. I mean, God bless him. I guess it worked for him. I never understood why Moose is even with they call him the system. Eddie Edwards, Brian.
You gotta trust the system, man. That's it.
Like Moose doesn't need them. He's fine on his own.
It's Moose and bums. It's Moose and bums.
And it's so random. Fandango, fucking Brian Myers.
Slap that Eddie Edwards.
You know they love that. They love that dude Eddie Edwards, yo. It's like
I've never
Eddie
got
Edwards
it
pay
either.
their bills or something.
Yeah, they book him.
He carried the company when they're at its lowest. So
they book him like they book him like he's their Tommy Dreamer or something. Like I've never got it.
They'll be forever grateful to him because he carried them while they're at their lowest. He was the person who didn't leave.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I think Eddie Edwards is better than Bummy Dreamer.
Well, of course, but that's a low bar.
Yeah, that's a very low bar, bro.
I'm not gonna hold you.
I'll tell you the exact. This is my first time ever saying this live on air. I was a. They used to call them TNA soldiers, right? Like the diehard TNA fans. Because I was a diehard TNA fan. They left Spike TV and they were on Destination America. I was still watching.
Good
times. They went to Pop. I was still watching. The exact moment when they lost me was Lashley was on his run where he had all the titles. He was like the X Division.
He was eliminating motherfuckers.
The world champion. They called him Walking Armageddon.
Armageddon.
Right, man. He was destroying everybody. And Eddie Edwards was the #1 contender. And they did Lashley versus Eddie Edwards for the TNA title. And Davey Richards, Eddie's former tag team partner, turned heel.
Yep.
Turned on him. I remember I think Angelina Love attacked Eddie's wife. And so Lashley beat Eddie via a distraction because he was distracted by Angelina Love beating up Eddie's wife. And I was like, wait a minute. I don't care if this dude was on his way to WWE in reference to Lashley, which he was. Yeah. I don't care. Like, there is no world and all the multiverses of all multiverses that exist where fucking Eddie Edwards only beats Lashley because of a fucking distraction. There is no world where Lashley beats Eddie because of a distraction from Davey Richards. And I fucked heavy with the Wolves as a tag team. They were a great tag team in Ring of Honor, but like, really? Eddie Edwards versus Lashley with Lashley winning because of a Davey Richards distraction? After that, I was done. I couldn't watch it anymore.
I knew the day that I left. The day that I left was when MVP. It was MVP. Bearded dude. I forgot his name. Not Josh Alexander, but the other dude.
Oh, the commentator?
Kenny King?
Huh?
The commentator, Kenny King? Who you talking about?
No. He was in Team Canada. He was the joke dude in Team Canada.
Oh, Ewan?
Eric Young?
Yeah. Like it was Young. It was Young, and MVP was in the ring. MVP attacked Eric Young, and MVP wasn't even in the title match because he was hurt at the time.
Oh yeah, I know what you're talking about.
They brought in Lashley, and Young beat Lashley. I was like, "The fuck."
Yeah.
I like the World Class Maniac. That was like Eric Young's best run. The World Class Maniac.
No, that was before he was the World Class Maniac. That was when he was
okay.
That was the Daniel Bryan.
Oh, Daniel Bryan. Okay.
Yeah.
Hold on.
Where's Paul Heyman at? Because I hear Paul Heyman in the background. The ballet was saying, where's Paul Heyman at?
Paul Heyman's doing a promo right now.
For SmackDown. Okay, I'm about to say for Sacrifice.
What the fuck?
Well, they got the partnership.
Well, Paul Heyman crossed the line. Can you imagine?
Shit, on a random Sacrifice pay-per-view, that'll be something.
Apparently, he wanted to buy the whole company at one point.
I remember that.
And Dixie said no.
I ain't gonna lie. Thinking like in hindsight or whatever, Dixie might have been right not giving Impact or TNA to Billy Corgan. Because look what the fuck he's doing with NWA.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
Well, absolutely.
We find out people don't want to give her flowers on that. She was right about that. What the fuck are they doing with NWA? This shit is embarrassing. How your pay-per-views is on Twitter?
Yeah, because really, as much as I liked NWA Power in the beginning, it was really only good for like barely a year. I can't even call it a full year because it debuted in the later half of 2019. So it was really just a couple of months, and then COVID hit, and after that, that was it. So, yeah.
And Billy Corgan, if you're listening, if you really want somebody to do some music for you, man, just hit me up. Like, don't ever let that dude Kratos spitballs again, please.
Sullivan, my son.
Yeah, they're on Twitter now. That's the only way you can watch them.
That's crazy, and it's like the pay-per-view was broken up in like what 5 shows, and it's still hard to find them. I'm like, are y'all trying to get noticed? It's like they just gave up. Like, you know what? Fuck it.
Shout outs to Marky D. He's like the only content creator I know that even talks about them.
Yeah, he's a real he's a wrestling fan at heart. Like,
yeah,
I think he literally watches wrestling like all day, every day. He
watches like all this shit no one else watches. He watches like NWA. He watches MLW. He watches
like me too. Like, I do the same thing too. I love watching outside shit too. But it's like, damn, ain't that much wrestling in the world.
Right.
Like he suffers through NWA. It's kind of funny.
Yeah, he do be. He be like, yo,
Oh God.
he be trying to like it. And I feel him. Maybe he shows up. He want to like. I want to like it. Like, give me something.
It's sad, man. It's sad. Like I saw Marky D's last video on it where he went through like the last NWA taping, and I swear to God, it looked like one of those like carnivals, you know, like the carnival wrestling that you might see like at a carnival with like maybe 20 people. That's what it looked like.
Yeah,
It looked like that. And I was like, damn, man, like what the fuck happened?
it's
It
this
fell
dude.
off.
It's Bram. That's what Bram is bringing that fucking company down.
They don't got anybody else, bro. They don't got anybody else.
Give the belt back to EC3. Fuck it.
I don't even know. I don't even know what the fuck EC3 is doing.
He's supposed to be with some
He's regretting
stable.
life. That's what he's doing.
He got this new stable. Like he's supposed to be like a cult leader. They call it the Nexodus.
Oh God.
Yeah, that's a cool name though. Nexodus. I like that name.
No,
yeah, he's supposed to be like a cult leader.
EC3 is a rare case of the only person that got him, oddly enough, was Dixie. So that's one of the few feathers in her cap. She can say she booked EC3 better than anybody else. So
Liv about to wrestle circles around Jade next week.
Well, Liv Morgan.
Hell yeah. Liv about to expose Jade.
Oh man.
But I kind of like what they're doing with the whole Jay Naomi thing.
I suppose, but I still think that there's more to this story.
Like Naomi turned into Becky.
I saw DIY, man. Man, these international crowds they're hot for everything, man. I saw DIY come out to crickets. I've seen graveyards of more life.
Because they don't have nothing going on. And it sucks. It really does. I just think, like what I was saying from before, this should be a such thing as NXT lifers.
You know,
it should be a such thing. This is what it is.
Right. And they about to lose. They about to lose these tag titles tonight.
To the Street Profits?
They about to fight. They defending against the Street Profits right now. They about to lose to these guys.
If they lose to DIY,
Street Profits lose again, then what?
Yeah. No, if they lose to DIY, I'm with Toast. They should get the fuck out of there.
I mean, come on. Are you real? I mean, come on. The Street Profits have been jumping niggas every week. It wouldn't make sense for the Profits to lose.
I just don't trust Triple H, man. I don't
either.
Like, people gotta remember, we not out the woods yet. Like, Triple H made some unpredictable shit, some unpredictable decisions as of late. You know, the whole EO shit and Jay and Cena going heel. Cool, but we still have a black male problem when it comes to them being in the top of the card. We still got that problem going on. Melo should be on his way to the fucking be number one contender for any championship.
I'm telling you, Mike Cutoff is moving.
He had a good match with Orton, but yeah.
I'm telling you, my cutoff with Triple H is up with Femi. He fucks up with Femi, I'm done.
I don't try. He should be the first NXT lifer over Femi. Keep him there, please. Keep that motherfucker there.
Fuck it. I would say Trick Williams, if anything.
Right, like look. That motherfucker Triple H might turn Oba Femi into the next Coco Beware or some shit or Kamala.
I apologize for not knowing the guy. We had a conversation earlier today in the thread.
The young goat, the young OG.
Yeah, they were. Oh yeah, I shared a story. They were actually comparing Javon Evans to Swerve. I'm like,
yeah, I saw that post and I was confused because I was like, first of all, like, whoever made this post, like, y'all do realize that, like, if Triple H didn't see anything in Swerve, what makes you think he's going to see anything in Javon? like, what are we doing here?
Javon Evans, he isn't Swerve. He's more like, let's see here. Who can I compare him to?
If anything, I would compare him as close to Chris Bay, if anything.
Yeah.
He's a more athletic Chris Bay.
Yeah, he's more like a Chris Bay, but it's like it's not fair to even come on now. Like let the young man cook. You know, you
Who cares?
but
I don't care
Swerve
how
though.
good he.
Come on,
I don't care how good he is or isn't. He's black, and Triple H can't book him for shit. We know
I
this.
feel you.
Right.
Because like that RKO, that RKO he gave Ethan Page on the chair was like shit.
That shit was smooth.
Oh,
I like it.
And also, that's not even a fair comparison to compare him to Swerve. They
It's
may
not.
have. It's not at all. Like they may have like some similar move sets in the ring, but but everything else, that's where it ends.
And people need to fucking
Swerve's better than him in promos. He's better than him at presence.
Yeah, like his whole swag. Swerve whole swag. He looks like a big deal. Pause.
People need to put respect on Swerve too, because like we already know he's good, but like he needs to be put in conversation for like one of the best workers today, anywhere.
Swerve, fuck yeah.
Yeah, I think Swerve right now. I think he's just as good as Kenny. I think he's just as good as Ospreay.
Hell yeah.
He's on their level.
He is.
I agree.
People need to stop talking about him like he's like some upper card guy. Like, no, he's one of the elites now. He's up there. So giving him the respect.
That's one of the things I give TK credit for. He made Swerve into one of his main players on his show, like without question.
Prince Nana did him wonders though.
Oh, him too. He definitely gets credit.
Now he just has to figure out how to fucking use Stokely, because that guy's good too. What
the fuck is Stokely? What happened to him?
Isn't he on Ring of Honor? Last time I saw it. That was the last time I saw him.
Maybe. I don't watch Ring of Honor. Maybe Tati can answer that.
Yeah,
I think that's the last time I saw him. He was on Ring of Honor, but I don't know if he's still there, but
all right, let me check out this Profits DIY, man. But I mean that was heartbreaking seeing DIY come out the crickets, man.
He's making barbecue.
Oh, let Black Soul go. Go ahead, Black Soul. What you saying?
I said that Stokely's making barbecue chicken at catering right now.
Jesus.
No,
that sounds pretty cool, though, Motto. Elijah came through on a horse. That sounds pretty cool.
Oh wow. Well, yeah, you're right though. That is crazy. DIY coming out to crickets in an international show.
If they lose,
you can't even get over in a foreign country. There's something.
If the profits lose to these morons, I swear to God.
Oh shit!
It wouldn't make sense. I'm telling you, it wouldn't make sense for the profits to lose to DIY tonight. It really wouldn't.
Shit, it didn't make sense for Shinsuke Nakamura to win the U.S. belt and not do nothing with it. So what we hear now.
Bro, I told you about Shinsuke. All of his title reigns are ass. All his title reigns were ass, my guy. Like, go back and I'm serious. Go back and look at
you all though. Like, yo, I did my research. When you said that shit from before, I'm like, you know what? This motherfucker may have a point.
His NXT reign was good.
Was it though?
Because how long was he the NXT champ?
He had two reigns as NXT champion. He lost to Joe, got it back, and then he lost to Bobby. Right? No, he lost to Bobby Roode.
Oh, he lost to Roode. Okay. And then Roode lost to Drew. Drew got attacked by the Undisputed Era.
I'm so mad they didn't do. That's one of my regrets that they never did nothing with that with Cole and Drew.
Well, yo, that's another one that should have been NXT lifer, Bobby Roode.
Yeah, but he got
NXT lifer.
Yeah, but that wasn't his fault. He got his neck was
his neck was fucked.
He's actually cleared.
Yeah, but he likes his backstage role.
Yeah,
so.
yeah.
He's better backstage.
I don't blame him. I don't blame him. Like, man, look, you don't fuck around with your neck, man. Fuck it. You get a nice check to make you have a comfortable living.
And a lot of his ideas and a lot of the ideas he's had backstage have been dope, honestly.
Yeah, that happened. Yeah.
I'm about to turn to Smackdown and see what they got.
I changed my mind. There's two people that Triple H better not fuck up. That's Oba and that's Divine. Those two fucks.
What about Trick?
Trick Williams, I don't know, man.
He needs Booker
Trick,
T.
I'm being honest. Yeah, Trick definitely needs to stay on NXT because if he comes out on the main roster without Booker T's ad libs, it's not going to hit the same.
Oh man.
I'm sorry, Booker T makes
Trick.
Trick's entrance a lot more fire.
No, but like I saw like this dance group on Instagram dancing to Trick Williams' entrance song. Like, they should do this. They should do this.
Yeah, I seen that too.
They should do this at the end of Deliver. Hi, these fucks.
And
right.
so that's my bad, y'all. I forgot that they didn't air. They just now airing Smackdown because I seen the spoilers and shit. I forgot they were spoilers, so I ain't mean to spoil shit for you guys.
They're in España. Yeah, you good, man. What's going on in the tag team match?
Now the match just started, but
fuck.
Yeah, shout outs to the guy in the crowd that says a Spirit Squad for Hall of Fame. Yeah, why not?
oh my god.
Yo, they used to be beating the shit out of Shawn Michaels and Triple H, yo.
They really pushed them though. That's crazy.
I love the I love the Easter eggs they did during the DX Spirit Squad feud. Like right when they got buried, they
OVW
threw them on a dumpster that said OVW.
That was funny. They was trying to violate that dude, Shawn Michaels. Remember when he had his fucked up leg and they ripped off his leg brace and all that shit and was smacking it with a chair and this dude Kenny was catching his leg with the leg drop off the top rope. Yo, like they had a mean streak, low key.
Their trust fall finisher was kind of nice.
I think someone in WWE Creative was watching Dragon Ball one day, saw the Ginyu Force, and was like, "Yo, let me cook." I think that's what happened.
I kind of like the trust fall finisher though.
Nah, when they
what
threw
match you
air,
talking about, Ballet? What match you talking about with Naomi interfering in with Jade and
Jade versus Liv?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
I should definitely be NXT lifers. This is not working. They just don't even look right on the main roster. It just looks weird.
Motor City should be NXT lifers, but yeah, they kind of fucked that one up.
And you know what? I got a lot. I was here for them being in the on the main roster, but I guess I was wrong.
But a good tag match at Mania should be the Street Profits versus the Machine Guns.
I'll just go ahead and be honest.
I like that match.
The Machine Guns are in the wrong company, but I get why they're there. Enjoy the.
It's time to get paid.
Yeah. Oh God, not pretty bummy.
Yeah,
I told you
because they're both like first of all, like they still look the same. So like big ups to them. That's great. They haven't aged a day. But, they're still in their 40s, though. So what probably happened was they're free agents and shit. They looked at the landscape, and they just said, well, it's now or never. If we're not going to try WWE now, it'll never happen. And that's what happened. Right. But if we're just paid, they're in the wrong company. They would have fit in AEW way more.
The fuck out of here! That's cat.
The fan base
will be on Collision in a couple of months.
No, bro, absolutely not. The fan base in AEW would have treated it like a big deal.
Come on, my dude, let's not do that. The tag team division is complete shit.
No, bro. I'm saying the fan base, the actual fans, would have treated them as a bigger deal. Because in WWE, they're just two background dudes.
I said time to get paid.
That's what I said. That's why they chose WWE, because they're both in their 40s and they just said it's now or never. I'm just simply saying that they're in the wrong company.
And I'm just saying that, I get all that, but the AEW tag team division be like
tag team right now. Tag team wrestling's weird. It's a weird anomaly because if you notice about tag team wrestling, it's either hot or it's just cold, and it's like that company wide. So like if it's dead in one company, it's dead in all companies. But then like when it's alive in one company, It's alive and other. It's weird. Tag team wrestling's like parasitic like that. You know.
Would you?
Right now,
Let me ask you
it's just
this. Let me ask
yeah.
you this. Like, do you think like the Hardys is low key stifling the tag team division right now because you could get a up and coming tag team like in TNA, whatever the case may be. Like given the fact like they beat Fraxium and Fraxium's supposed to be that next youthful tag team coming up.
I think it's a combination of that and also the fact that they just haven't found that next tag team. You know, because TNA had some great tag teams. You know, they had
ABC would have been that
America's
next
Most
tag team.
Wanted. They had Beer Money,
Mm,
the North, ABC, like Black Star said. Really, all they
yeah,
got is the Rascals. You know, and they're all right. Like I'm not too crazy about them, but the Rascals and ABC is like the last two modern day teams of any note that they've done. I don't know any other teams they have. They don't have anybody else.
There is
So
2 tag matches that would kill right now. One is the Creeds versus the Lucha Brothers. I think that tag match would kill. I mean, it's not gonna happen, but it should happen.
the shit that sucks is man, it just sucks that we don't have the The Briscoes would have been killing it right now. They really would have been, man. Please,
One
y'all,
tag match
wear
I
y'all
want to see.
seatbelts. It don't matter how many years y'all drive or driven. Put on your seatbelt. It only takes that one fucking time, man.
I don't believe they ever said it, but I'm pretty sure the girl that hit him was on the phone. I'm pretty
Really?
sure she was. Yeah, because she hit Jay from the other lane. They were in opposite lanes. You know, they were going different ways. Her car
Was she
was in the
drunk?
opposite lane and it merged into Jay's, and they hit each other head on.
Oh
But
my god.
they never figured out why it merged to begin with. And it wasn't sunny; it was
Wasn't she
cloudy when
drunk?
that happened. No, it was like in the
Like
middle of the day.
a lot of motherfuckers is just stupid on the road. They're dumb. A lot of
Yeah,
motherfuckers on the road just be doing stupid shit.
right.
That's why always wear your seatbelt, man, because it's not because of how long you've been driving or whatever. It's all about just just you gotta just be wary.
Right.
Who I felt the most
That's
sorry
why, like, I
for,
always. Go ahead.
I was gonna say was when that happened. Who I felt the most sorry for was Jay's son. Like that had to have been a mind fuck. Like you wake up one day, you have your mom, you have your dad, you have your two sisters, and the next day, your dad is dead, your two sisters are in a hospital, and your mom was in the hospital. So you're at home by yourself, and you don't know if your sisters are ever gonna come back. Like that had to have been a mind fuck, man.
That
Sister
shit
and your
fucking
mom.
sucks. That shit sucks, man.
Yeah.
But the one thing I'll always say, fuck TNT, is what they did to Jay before his death. Not putting the Briscoes on AEW, which is
Well,
that
that
And he had
wasn't
apologized too. He had
that
apologized
wasn't
like
just
years ago.
that wasn't just TNT. That was mostly the IWC being assholes. That's what that was.
that's a super bitch move. Then
And it's like we get it. He said it ignorant. His promo was a little ignorant, but he apologized.
Yeah, but you know the IWC, man. They want
and
motherfuckers
plus,
to be
And he
crucified.
did it. How long? Matter of fact, how long did he wait to apologize though? How long did he
He
wait?
apologized like immediately. He had made a statement like at a Ring of Honor live event. It didn't go
Motherfucker.
over well. He went in the back
Problem
and
is,
someone said, "Hey,
motherfuckers
you should
want.
probably apologize," and he apologized. That was it.
Problem is, motherfuckers want niggas to be crucified.
okay. Here's the thing. Here's the thing. Jay's country as fuck. So you being country as fuck, you know you can say some ignorant shit. So
Yeah.
might as well.
Well, it just shows you that like a lot of internet fans, it just they expose themselves because it's like you can tell, like y'all don't go out in real life. Like you gotta touch grass. Just because someone said something stupid 5 years ago, 10 years ago, 15 years ago, it doesn't mean they still feel that way. People change. Now,
Right.
Yeah,
the
but
only
some
exception The only exception to that is if someone says like the shit that Sammy said, like when he used the R word when he was talking about Mercedes, that was weird.
Yeah,
That was
that
weird.
one right there out there.
Yeah,
It's like,
yeah,
what
that
makes you
was
say something like that? I understand if you be like,
yeah.
yo, I will fuck the shit out of her. You know what I'm something like that, but I would like, come on.
Even
Yeah.
if you thought like that, I wouldn't tweet it. Like, good lord.
Yeah. Weird. That's weirdo shit. I don't know how you can explain that one.
Yeah.
It's just that. He's
He,
just a creep.
he's lucky he
Those-
still has a career. He's lucky every day that he still has a career.
Yeah. You right, TKO. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Like the Briscoes came out in the motherfucking Confederate flag. That proves
Oh god, they
that
lucky.
proves those motherfuckers are gonna say some ignorant shit.
They lucky that they were able to get away with that shit. Oh man,
Yeah, Jay
My
was
fucking
great, man.
fire stick is
I love
acting
Jay.
retarded, man. Damn.
a lot of motherfuckers is stupid, man.
That's so crazy.
What's
Sonic
about
the
that?
Hedgehog 3 is already on Paramount Plus.
What's on Paramount Plus?
Sonic 3.
Yeah, man. It doesn't take any time for shit to be on streaming nowadays.
Sonic 3 was
Like
good
Sonic 1
too.
is on
Yeah, I loved all
Sonic
three of
1's on
them.
Peacock already.
And they got two. Then they got one. They got a new one coming out in 2027 with a new character. I'm ready for that.
I have to
Yeah,
like really
Mary.
like. Yeah, I have to like really like something to go to the movies now because there's just no point. There's no point. It's going to be on a streaming service like within a week.
Oh my god, are they really about to do it? What I say?
When?
What happened?
1, 2, whole lot.
They won the belts?
The Street Profits are the champions.
Hey!
No Reddit.
Oh my god.
Nice. Let me find out, Triple H. I know you be listening, Triple H. I know you do.
Like
Right those wrongs. You breaking up, Black Soul. You breaking up.
And Roman Reigns is going to be on SmackDown next week too. Wow.
Oh shit. Let
But
me
yeah,
find out.
the Street Profits won the tag titles tonight.
And they had
So
to.
long overdue.
They had to. Because as I say, if they didn't, then like, what are we doing if they didn't?
They said they want the smoke. DIY about to go back to NXT and start beefing again. It's your fault. No, it's your fault.
Oh, Johnny did super kick Ciampa, so I could definitely
They
see
should have
that.
been champions. How is that their first title win in 4 years? That's ridiculous, bro.
That really is 4 fucking years? It's been that long?
Yeah, I remember it has been that long. I remember their last tag title reign was when they exchanged belts with the New Day.
Yep.
That shit bogus.
And it wasn't even a long run either. So
Vince Vortex got me.
Them vortexes be. Gotta get them off your neck.
But yeah, they had to win because it's like, what are we doing if they don't win here? So
congrats to them, man. Definitely happy for the Profits.
and Triple H had to do something to dispel the allegations. So
They was about to.
I'm not mad at it. Hey, do something, motherfucker. Make it right.
That's about to walk to Gorilla. That's about to walk to Gorilla and say, Triple H, go fuck yourself. Goodness. Yeah, quick question, everybody. You guys hear me?
Yeah.
Like if Vince runs his federation that he's planning, do you actually think that a TV station is going to air them?
You already know the answer to that.
Fox News might air them.
I mean,
Right, Fox News, right?
Yeah, Trump's in office, so there's a chance.
Not a high one.
The Hulkster with 3 Ks. I'm done.
Oh god.
Nice.
Y'all never noticed the logo? The Black Hogan right there? There you go. In the upper left-hand corner, B. You know I love to troll. But yeah, congrats to the Prophets, man. Definitely.
Like people called Cope. People called Copeland fucking Hogan. I was like, he ain't Hogan, he's Cena.
Man, they call everybody Hogan now. Like, I don't know why. They call Edge Hogan, Mercedes Hogan, Becky Hogan.
Here's my thing.
That's Charlotte. Charlotte's fucking Hogan.
Here's my thing. Like, how do you get the medium? Because if you don't get that creative control to make your character look strong, then they look at you like as a Hogan or whatever the case may be. But if you don't want the creative control and you just want to come to work and lose a lot, maybe half the time, they call you a pushover. So it's like, where do you find that medium?
Yeah.
Like the only person who found a medium was Booker T. Because remember, Booker T refused. I think he refused to lose to Batista. And like those
he did lose to Batista though. Remember, I think he lost claim too for the heavyweight championship.
Didn't they get into a fight or something like that once?
Yeah, they did.
Yeah, they got into a fight like at the SummerSlam shoot, and then that's when Vince came up with the King Booker.
I thought that came out. I thought he was King Booker after.
No, he gave him the title. He gave him the title after he fought Batista during that SummerSlam shoot.
Yeah, because Batista was he was the number one contender against King Booker.
Yeah,
Batista. I remember Batista just came back from an injury at that time.
Yeah, see, I couldn't take Batista seriously as a wrestler. Like Batista, Dave Batista, the human being, the guy, cool dude. The wrestler, I never was a fan because I remember during that time, his whole career was a loop. It was like gets hurt, comes back, wants a rematch for a title.
You know what? Even at that time, I used to say that shit. I'm like, yo, how is my number one contender all the time? He didn't do anything. How is he the number one contender?
You know, that's because every time he gets hurt, he's always the champion. So like
the coldest Batista line of all time was when he said when Ray was like, "Remember Eddie?" And the Batista said, "Eddie's dead." I'm like, oh shit.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry, but Ray, you're a fucking idiot when Batista turned heel on you. Oh my god. I will never forget that, bro. Like, how you stand there and a guy tells you to your face, I'm gonna rip your head off, and you just standing there like, what the fuck? Like, dude,
you're supposed to be my friend.
Like, dude, oh my god.
Remember Eddie?
I'm sorry, bro. I'm sorry, man. The Escobar shit was better than that, and Triple H dropped the ball. You know you're fucking stupid. You know you're fucking stupid when they show a segment of a guy in your faction turning on you, and you turn your back in real time as it's happening.
That was the day. That was the day Ray got on Mount Rushmore. That was the day Ray.
My brother just saying it like, yo, I'm hello. You said it right there, McFly.
That was the day. That was the day Ray got on Mount Rushmore at the same fucking stone as fucking Sting.
But yo, Cody Rhodes, he got everybody beat right now. I don't care. Now Cody want to be mad. Now Cody want to be mad. Like, Cody, it's too late to be mad, my dude. People already know you're a fucking dork.
Not over Sting. This is the second
Ric Flair Sting is like number one. Sting is like number one.
So far for Cody, it's been MJF. That was number one. And surprisingly, that was really the only in AEW. Then he came back to WWE. He was okay. Lost to Roman. Then he teamed up with Brock. Didn't see what was coming. Brock turned on him. That was good. That was
and you know what's the thing that made it crazy with Brock? Because Brock came out of nowhere and said, "Oh, that's my people. That's my people. Yeah, what's going on, my dude? Yeah." And Cody's going on. Yeah, that's my friend. I guess. Like he's lining you up, you fucking idiot.
Yeah, so MJF is one. Brock was two. Owens
Cena
was
was 3.
Cena's 4.
Owens was 3, yeah.
Yeah, and you know the Orton one's coming sooner or later. That's going to be fine.
That's gonna be for SummerSlam.
That'll move him up the list. That'll move him up the
Gonna be for
list.
SummerSlam. Watch.
Oh man.
No, but the reason why I always put Sting number 1 was that Ric Flair turned on your ass twice. How do you let the same person turn on you twice?
He said, if you betray me at least once, I'm gonna leave you for dead. Dead.
I mean, in Sting's defense, he got betrayed by the same person. But Ray, he got betrayed by everybody.
What y'all think, chat? Who's more of a mongoloid, Rey Mysterio or Cody Rhodes?
Oh yeah, Ray by far.
Yeah, if you want to laugh your ass off, man. If there's anyone listening right now, you want to laugh your ass off. Henny guy. Yeah, there is a WCW. It's called WCW Vault. I'm guessing the same people that did the WWE Vault. Yeah, really good channel. It's streaming every day too. Showing new stuff. But yeah, man. If anybody wants to laugh their ass off, man, I watch this video once a year. Go look up the video on YouTube when Booker panned Ray to become the world champion as King Booker. When Chavo came out and hit Ray in the head of that chair, there's this black dude with a fedora hat that is losing his fucking mind. He is marking out and he is begging the referee to count 3. You can tell this dude came to the show specifically for the purpose of seeing Booker win the title. This dude was freaking out. I watch this video like once a year and it brings a smile to my face every time.
The ultimate hate.
Right.
Like the part when Seth turned on Roman and the fans said no.
Oh yeah, that one guy was like no. Like it was Star Wars or something.
Thanks for the likes.
Now, to me, the one that's cake to me is the guy with the shocked expression when Taker's streak ended.
Oh yeah, he's like the most. I think he's like the most viral meme when it comes to wrestling.
That's gotta be, man.
I hope they're cutting him a check. They should be cutting him a little portion of that shit.
Nah, they should, or they need to give him free. They need to let him on the shows for free for life after that.
No, the one for me was, remember when Miz won the title, that little girl that was fucking pissed.
Oh, Angry Miz girl.
Oh yeah, Angry Miz girl. I wonder where she's at now. She's got a.
She's 18 now.
Yeah, she should be like an adult by now. Yeah.
Yeah, you would think.
Like 18, 20, I think, by now.
Well, that was in 2011 when that shit happened, right?
Right.
Yeah. I think it was 2011.
2010.
2010.
Around that time, yeah.
Yeah, around 2010.
Yeah, she should definitely be like an adult by now. Yeah.
Yeah.
Ballet says Cody is the biggest mongoloid, and Motto says King Booker.
I want to say I apologize to Booker T for not appreciating the King Booker gimmick like I should. Looking back on it now, I really should have appreciated it more.
I loved it from that time.
He made laugh when he said King Booker.
Yeah, you remember he almost broke character. He almost laughed.
I always remember the time when he made Vince break character. Everybody remembers Austin beating up Booker in the laundromat, but
of course,
laundromat, the supermarket.
Yeah.
But the one that people forget about was the one where Booker was hiding from Austin in the church, and then he called Vince. You gotta play some bingo. Vince like broke. He was about to die on live television.
But just you'll remember, Tove, like you said it best. Like Vince had no choice but to reward him with a championship because he made every goofy angle work.
Yeah. From that to the Gold Dust shit, everything that they gave Booker was clear comic relief shit, but Booker made it work every time, and Vince was just like, "Fine, I'll give this."
Price check on Jackass.
That's basically what happened. He begrudgingly, reluctantly just gave it to him.
Yeah.
Speaking of Stone Cold, I heard in the 2K25, if you finish like a certain level on My Rise, you can unlock the Stone Cold 4-wheeler truck. Like he comes like that's his entrance. He'll come through with the 4-wheeler.
Yeah, he could.
Oh,
I
so,
think,
so
The
you can
monster
like,
truck.
so you can like unlock it, like it's an unlockable.
yeah,
Yeah,
not
for
like
his
an
entrance.
unlockable entrance. He comes out with a monster truck. I seen the video on Twitter. It's really
That's
cool.
so
That
cool.
shit was
You
hot.
miss
Yeah,
that,
that was
man. I
hot.
miss unlocking stuff in games. Man, screw DLC. DLC killed everything, man.
I'm telling
See,
you,
like
this
what
is-
what I didn't mean to cut you off, Black. So give me 1 second. Like when it comes to 2K20 WWE 2Ks, it goes both ways. Pause. Like you got DLCs and you have unlockables. You could do
Yeah, you still
both.
have Yeah, they still have unlockables in the games, but it's still annoying that you got to spend more money to get all this
Yeah.
extra shit when you could just play certain levels. Like
But
I
that's the
like
thing.
when
Like you get like you get those coins. Like the more matches you play and the different matches you play and shit like that. And
yeah,
you all
and we used to use those coins to help unlock it, but that's still different though.
Mhm.
like
But
I
yeah,
remember.
that monster truck is unlockable, and they finally put Scott Steiner, Big Papa Pump in there unlockable too.
oh man.
Yeah, he's an unlockable in that game too, in my eyes.
Oh, cool story. Scott Steiner said that he
Hold
got
on,
the
let Black
chainmail.
Saw go. I had cut off Black Saw by accident. Go ahead, Black Saw. And you go
Okay,
after him. You go after him, Toe.
like when Stone Cold comes back, he should come back to that Disturbed theme.
You love that. You love that Disturbed theme.
That Disturbed theme was his best theme.
I'm not saying you wrong, Black Saw. Relax. He about to lose his mind over there.
Now that Disturbed theme was a hot theme though.
It was. Yeah, all I was
Yeah,
going
but
to say was Scott Steiner said in the recent interview that he got the chainmail from a strip club. Thought that was funny.
Oh god.
like the funniest part about that Scott Steiner interview was when he was talking about Linda Hogan, and he said that like I thought it was a stripper. I was like, wait, what?
Linda Hogan.
I saw some blonde chick. I thought it was a stripper. I was like, wait, what?
Speaking of the Hogan, I don't even think Brooke even fucks with her pops anymore. I think that's what I heard through the grapevine.
Probably not.
She
I
hates
haven't
them
even
both.
heard. I haven't even heard what she's doing. So,
Well, last thing I heard that she gave birth to twins.
well,
She hates them
congrats to
both.
her. But
But yeah, man, he's
She likes
always
his
been a
brother
piece of shit. You know, just the curtains were just closed, and the majority of people they didn't see what was going on behind the curtains. But if you read between the lines, you've always known Hogan and the majority of his family were not good people. I said it before. The Hogan knows best shit, or the little reality show on VH1 when his son got into a car crash and got like his friend that medically induced coma or some shit like that, and Vince was talking, not the Vince, but Hogan was talking to him, in jail and talking on the phone. He was like, "Oh man, God he must have did something, man, because God had something for that kid." And like, wait, what? Like, motherfucker, your son was the one that was drunk, and you're saying God had something out for the other guy? Like, I remember exactly where I was when I saw that shit for the first time. I was like 18, 19, something like that. And I was like, what's wrong with this family? And the son was talking about, like, hey, Dad, when I get out of here, can you pull some strings and get me a reality show too? I'm like, motherfucker, you almost got your friend killed. And you're talking about you want to get a reality show? Like,
Fucking pieces of shit, man.
yeah.
they like fucking Kardashians. Like between them and the Kardashian family, I don't know what the fuck is wrong.
But Brooke hates the mother because the mother dated somebody I think her age.
That's no surprise. They always motherfuckers like them always do something. I don't know what it is when they hit a certain age, they want to date somebody the same age as their daughter. That shit is creepy.
Yeah.
Well, I say this, right? Here's the thing I'll say about that. Maybe, when they get that certain age, or when people get that certain age, they want to mess with somebody that's younger because that's youth. They don't want to be with somebody that's older or or they're the same age because it's sex. Let's call it what it is. It's sex.
I'm not gonna shame a dude for that, but I think it's weird when you got these dudes who specifically try to date, not date, but you have these dudes that constantly comment on how their daughters look like their wives. That's fucking weird. Like Hogan
Who
does
the hell
that.
be saying that shit? Oh
Hogan
yeah,
did.
Hogan. Hogan
Hogan
did
did that. Yeah.
Hogan.
What's
And
good, King Leo?
Trump too. And Trump. Trump does it too. It's weird. Hogan
This
does it.
nigga.
Trump does
Oh
it.
god, man.
Vince,
This
remember
nigga.
they did segments. They were doing segments on SmackDown, like where Vince was kissing Stephanie.
Yes,
Say
I
what?
remember that.
Yeah.
Remember,
Fucking
I
don't.
kept saying that from before. I was like, yo, y'all don't remember that episode? It was a SmackDown episode
There
when
was
Stephanie
multiple
McMahon was,
episodes where they did that.
yeah, but it was just one specific episode when she was sitting on this dude Vince's lap. She was wearing a short ass
Yeah.
leather skirt,
I
and
Yes.
then
remember.
they
I remember
kissed on
exactly
the
what you're
mouth.
talking
I'm
about.
like, what the fuck? What are
Yeah.
we doing here? What's going on?
I remember like a couple
Like,
of
was
years
that during the
back. I
UPN
was
era?
yeah.
That was
Yeah.
around the Fact Sheem era when they was running everything. When Triple H was the heavyweight champion, WWE champion,
Huh.
whatever. Fuck him.
Yeah,
The
and
fuck?
I'm
Yeah,
not trying to be. I ain't trying to be like because I'm probably saying too much already. But I don't give a shit. Like I've noticed that's a trend.
you know you always say too much shit. Talk your shit.
And it's this weird thing. I've noticed like if a lot of like wealthy fucking Republicans, it's like a Republican thing. They have this thing for like making their daughters look like their wives. It's fucking weird. Like Hogan did
Yes.
it.
Yes,
Vince did
you
it
are right.
a couple of
Fucking
years
Trump
ago.
did it too.
Right. A couple of years ago, I had to go to like a doctor's appointment. Like it wasn't anything serious, just a regular checkup. And like when you go to a doctor's appointment, they always have like the TVs on the generic stations like CNN, Fox News, those kind of stations. And this is like 2021 or something. I forgot exactly what year, but it was like maybe it was 2021 or 2022. But I saw Trump on TV, and someone had mentioned his daughter, and Trump just kept talking about like just how attractive his daughter was, and he was like, "Man, if that wasn't my daughter, I would date her." I'm like, what kind of father says that? That's fucking weird, bro. Why are you joking or not? Why are you? I mean, yeah, you can talk about how gorgeous your daughter is, but I've never heard a normal man say in reference, "Man, if that wasn't my daughter," like, you know what I mean? It's just weird. It's weird. It's not normal.
Yeah, now Kanye's going up to that level because every single woman Kanye dates looks like Kim Kardashian. Like, you motherfuckers.
And it's just, and again, like I'm not trying to make it political, but I've noticed like it's Republican dudes that do it. I don't see Democrat dudes do it or independents do it. It's just them. Like, it's weird. It's really fucking weird. I don't know, but it's like they're trying to normalize incest. I don't know if that makes sense or not. That's
ding,
the
ding, ding, ding,
vibe I'm
ding,
getting.
ding, ding.
They're trying to normalize a lot of weird shit. Like, good lord. This is what y'all voted for, so
Yep.
shit.
Congrats to the Street Profits, though. That's great they finally got a run. Well,
Yeah.
I'm saying they got a run as if they haven't been champion. It feels like that's sad. Like they're former champions, but it feels like they haven't been champion. Congrats to the Street Profits.
Yeah.
That's when you know. That's when you know Triple H. That's when you know that like a person is saying, if we don't win the championships, it's fuck you. We're going to AEW. Like, yeah, give them the titles. Like, wait, what? Like, huh?
Yeah.
Like, yeah, resign.
They'll probably do a multi-man match like you guys were talking about. So
You know where that's. I already know where that's going because they keep teasing it.
Like, it's the reverse Brock Lesnar.
Motto said, Amber Rose said on Club Shay Shay that she knows for a fact that Kanye likes to dress the girlfriend so men wouldn't be obvious. I mean, envious.
Envious.
yeah.
She did say Kanye likes when dudes lust over his girl. Like, interesting. That's why all his girlfriends would always go out like they're naked. So
yeah, look at what he did at that award show. What award show was that he did that when
The Grammys, I think, right?
The Grammys when like Shorty was basically fucking naked.
Have y'all heard about that? That laughing. You heard about it, Sandman? That what was that you showed me her channel a couple of years back.
Oh, Lovely T.
Yeah, have you heard about that laughing gas thing with Kanye?
Oh, the nitrous.
Yeah. Is that
I'm
true? Or
not
is
too
that
sure.
bullshit?
Like, I'm not too sure. Reiterate real quick.
It's like there's a story that there's a dude in California who like hooks up celebrities with like grills and shit. Um,
Mm-hmm.
and Kanye was one of the people that was getting this
Oh,
grill.
I think I know who you're talking about.
Right. But
He's
in order
basically
for
like allegedly he's addicted to laughing gas.
right.
I know what you're
Mm.
talking about. Yeah.
And so the story goes that what this guy does is he's able to sort of recognize people who are like addicts, and he saw that Kanye had like an addictive personality, and so what he would do is he would give them enough to get addicted to it, so that they would keep coming back. And so the conspiracy theory is that's one of the reasons why Kanye has been so crazy these past couple of years, because when he doesn't get
Mm.
his kick, he crashes out, as the kids say these days. It's like a crazy rabbit hole. I saw like a story about that the other day, and I'm like, huh. But
Yeah,
yeah,
yo,
that's
shots
the
go out to
story.
Lovely T, man. Lovely T, she be on her shit, and she makes sure she gets factual information. You know what I
Like
mean?
You know
nitrous
what?
kills your brain. Nitrous kills your brain cells, and Kanye doesn't have a lot of brain cells in him. So
Right.
yeah,
It's believable. It's plausible. I mean, I can believe that over him not taking his Ritalin anymore. But
I mean, he literally just dissed Kendrick Lamar for some reason. So yeah,
oh god,
so
was he
he
winning?
chose death, huh?
his most recent tweet. He just said, "I don't like Kendrick's music," but
Yeah, he chose death.
I'm
Well,
like, what?
Kanye,
I'm like,
it's not
weren't
like you're
you just?
releasing music
I'm
these
like,
days.
weren't? And also, you were just bigging this dude up to take down Drake, and now, but before Kendrick, you were one of the first ones that wanted Drake eliminated, and now you talking trash about it. You talking trash about Kendrick, and you wanted him
Because
as a
Kendrick took
feature for
over.
your album too. I'm like, dude,
I heard he was working on some gospel album. Is that bullshit too, or?
Yeah, I
oh
heard about that
god,
shit too.
The second I
that
saw him,
better be bullshit.
the second I
I'm
saw
not
him with the
listening
clan, I was
to
like,
it,
yeah, no, I ain't buying that shit.
and that better be bullshit. I ain't listening to that.
Mm-mm-mm. But I got the bum out of the week queued up.
Yo, Toph, music.
Oh man, I need to make a note to remember this on a weekly basis.
Yeah, we do the bum out of the week every single Friday. Be bum out of the week every single Friday.
I don't even know where my phone is.
Sometimes
I
I'll
have to.
post. Sometimes I'll post and ask you guys in the community, should this be or that be bum out of the week? But since this shit got the most traction, this is gonna be bum out of the week for this week.
Oh boy.
Oh no.
Oh my god.
Oh, man.
That
Yeah.
luchador chose death.
He didn't jump. He didn't. Oh no. Yeah.
That's brought to you by Hot Pockets. Make sure you get that mozzarella and meatball, which is my personal favorite since they don't got the chicken and broccoli no more.
Yeah, man.
Their pizza
Yeah,
one
shut
tastes
up one
good.
more time. Yeah, can you shut one more time?
You said what?
Yeah, can you shut up one more time?
Oh, okay.
While you do that, my throwback match this week, and I just saw it before I came on here. That's why I didn't post it in the chat. It's Gunther versus JD McDonough. But back then, they were called Walter and Jordan Devlin. And trust me, this match is a banger.
Yeah,
You're
that's
talking
what I
about
be
their
telling you. Throw that shit in the chat so we can watch that shit after the show or something.
I
Are
was.
you talking
I
about
just
their
watched.
NXT UK matchup? I'm talking about that one?
Yeah. Yeah. It was when,
Oh,
and trust, when you watch this match, you'll see how over JD is as a babyface. I'm like, dude, where is this guy Oh yeah. Oh man.
Bro liquefied his insides. Dead ass though. Man. How you been, Blaze? Come on, you already know we the ones that they the bums. Let them know, B. And let them know stop sending our ideas without giving us our credit.
I can't
Fuckers.
believe I can't believe they verbatim took our idea. Like, what are the chances of like MJF specifically talking
Right.
to the Hurt Syndicate?
And that shit is super duper. Now all of a sudden we supposed to believe, oh, y'all always been cool? Since when? Give me a fucking break.
And not only did they steal our idea, they specifically did it in the exact way I worded it. Because I even said MJF would have a big match, he would lose, he cuts a promo, and he gets interrupted by MVP. They did it verbatim.
Like literally. Literally.
He even said the line that you said, like mind the word used to.
Right. Like
Yeah.
at least change it's like that funny meme, like the copy my homework but don't make it look obvious. Like it would have been more believable if like they did a segment like MJF's backstage and he bumps into MVP. Like, okay, I can believe these two guys just bumped into each other or something. But they just did the exact idea that we
I gotta
pitched.
find that shit, man. I'm like, see, that's how I like when YouTube, like when sometimes what they do when it comes to your videos, they would portion out the individual topics so make you find that particular topic easier. But they don't do that with every single video though.
Right. Yeah, I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
Oh man.
Let them know in the back, Ballet, cut that motherfucking check. Or at least shout us out on the blood clot broadcast.
Tell Triple H to cut a check too, because he's taking 3 of my ideas.
Yeah.
What the fuck, son?
It's all good. It's all good because the fucking Aubrey chick, the referee, Aubrey Edwards, is that her name? Aubrey.
Yeah.
Yeah. She's admitted on more than once on that podcast, AEW Unrestricted, that at one point, she would basically be on like subreddit forums, just going through different forum pages, making sure that news of whatever hadn't leaked out. And they would get like ideas from that. I mean, at least she admitted that.
Yeah, I'm glad she
So,
did. Like be real, because we all, well, us with a brain in our head, want all the wrestling companies to thrive. You know what I'm saying? We don't want y'all to die.
Right.
right.
Now everybody's gonna admit. Now I go on YouTube, specifically some guy named Toph. Like, wait, what?
You know what I'm saying? Stop playing with it.
Well, speaking of ideas, why do I think the WWE is going to do some bullshit where they're going to have both Jimmy and Jay holding 2 singles titles at the end?
Yeah, you seen that shit, right?
If he wins the U.S. title and Jacob hasn't won a title yet, I'm flying to Connecticut.
Jimmy Uso said, "I want the USA Tag Team Championships."
You're gonna put the belt on Jimmy when like fucking Fatu is right there. That's the fucking dumbest thing.
Oh yeah. Tell me about it. Tell me about it.
Unless they do some shit where they do that and they have Solo versus Fatu. Fatu, he gotta win if that's the case.
Like if that leads to Jacob versus either Jeff Cobb or somebody else, okay, this is gonna be good.
Like it's like I don't mind him going against Braun Strowman because Braun Strowman going up against monsters, that's where he thrives at. I'd give Braun Strowman that. But after that, it's time for this dude to start looking at some singles gold. Fuck Solo. Fuck what Solo got going on. Number one, like pack that motherfucker up.
I gotta be honest. I gotta be honest. If I'm Solo, I'm nervous because the obvious media direction, on paper anyway, it should be Fatu and Solo, but just based off the booking. And if you were to poll general audiences, I think the average fan would be more interested in seeing Fatu and Strowman at Mania and not Solo. I mean, why would a casual care about Solo at this point? He's a bum.
I can imagine.
Right.
I can imagine Triple H walking up to Solo going, Solo, you're gonna sit the bench.
And you see the moonsaults he was catching Braun with earlier tonight? Like, we had the crowd lit with those moonsaults.
You know what I mean?
You're gonna go to catering.
Yo, Model Super, call him Jimmy Janetti.
Like I said, man, since we know they take our ideas anyway, they should just send some of these dudes to TNA. Send Solo to TNA and let them cook for like a year. You know?
Or you can go with, or they could go with my idea. Shit, if they do Solo and Fatu beats Solo. Solo goes away, comes back as the Street Champ. His old NXT gimmick.
Well, I was saying
okay.
that.
Gotcha.
I was saying that if they go up against each other at Mania, Solo should win. That's what I was saying. Solo must beat Jacob. That's he has to. He really has to.
The only reason I'm saying Jacob should go over is to repackage Solo.
No, I feel you.
And then like at the summertime they could run this back.
No, it makes sense.
Would you bring him back as a face? Would you bring him back? Would you bring Solo back as a face?
A face? No, because Jacob's definitely the baby face here.
Here's what you do. Okay, like let's try to turn this ship around. Here's what you do. You do Solo against Fatu at Mania, and you give it a stip. The stipulation is if Fatu wins, then Solo like has to like leave SmackDown. But if Solo wins, Fatu has to basically be Solo's underling, you know, like the DiBiase Virgil thing, right? And then Solo, he beats Fatu, you know, via shenanigans and cheating and shit. So after he beats Fatu, Fatu has to be like, you know, the whipping boy, the young boy. And with the help of Fatu, Solo can beat LA Knight at some point in the summer to take the U.S. title, and then we get the classic. You know, we've seen this before a million times, where he treats the guy like shit. You know, every week he's just treating Fatu more and more like shit, whatever, blah blah blah. And then one day Fatu's like, "Yo, fuck this," and he super kicks him, whatever. And then you do Fatu and Solo at SummerSlam for the U.S. title with Fatu going over, and the U.S. champion. That's probably like just a basic story, I guess.
Know what we need?
Go for it.
Know what we need? Like we need a motherfucker like remember when Piper was cheering for Soul Train in that Mania?
You called him Soul Train. Yeah.
Like, come on, Virgil. Hit him. Yeah.
Yeah, I think Piper had money on that match. He was a little too excited.
Speaking of, I think that was one of the most views we had on that Black History Month episode when we were talking about Virgil. I think that was the most views we got in that Black History Month series. If it wasn't that, it was Crime Time, one or the other.
Brooklyn.
Yeah, man, they love the Black History Month episodes. B. It's gonna come back next year, B. I'm already working on some new characters, some new wrestlers that we could talk about. Not only that, some actual you know what I'm saying, like I would say like events. I don't want to give up too much, you know what I'm saying, but I got something in store for next year.
I got an idea too. Just a suggestion. I'm not sure if anybody else would be interested. We should have like a Q&A segment where we can leave like our info, like our Twitter ad or email or something, and like fans could like send in questions. It could even be not necessarily wrestling related. It could be like video game questions, music questions, like pop culture, that kind of thing.
Oh yeah, I already did that. When it comes to video game requests, I was sending everybody like, look, y'all want me to play a particular video game, you got to put $1 in the tip jar, and I'll definitely play it. I'll play that shit for like I'll play it for an hour, maybe a half hour to an hour. Whatever game you want me to play, I'll play it.
Yeah, but Samuel was kind of laughing at some of my jokes during the live stream.
Oh yeah, we talking about yesterday? Yeah. Yeah, some told me like, yo, why not just because I was trying to go gaming on Twitch, but I don't know what's the deal with Twitch. Like the Twitch would show me live, but it wouldn't record the actual feed. I'm like, what the fuck Twitch got going on? But with YouTube, it wasn't an issue.
Like Sandman was facing some, dude. I said, naked dude, stay whooping your ass.
I probably just need a better computer. Twitch always makes my computer lag.
Yeah, like from before was doing that same thing with me too. Because I tried to go live like last week on my Twitch, and this shit was lagging like crazy. Like you would think I had no internet connection, like I was in the Appalachian Mountains or some shit.
Ding 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 ding.
King Leo says send this dude solo to NXT. I'll be here for that too. Fuck it. This is motherfuckers there. I won't say solo, but there's I don't know if you heard what I said from before, King Leo, that there needs to be a such thing as an NXT lifer. I don't think everybody that's from NXT is a main event, a main roster type of caliber wrestler, and it's okay. Not everybody needs to get called up. Like I ain't gonna lie, like Ethan Page, he should be an NXT lifer. I don't see him thriving in the main roster. I don't.
Yeah, you got fans saying TK dropped the ball with him and Starks. I'm like, did he though?
Right.
Like Ethan's dynamic,
and I love Ethan Page. He has a lot of charisma, but you know what I'm saying. But it's not gonna work on the main roster. The main roster is just so different when it comes to
smaller.
I think
smaller arenas work better for those two.
Yeah,
I think that since they're in bed with TNA, they need to do what New Japan does. New Japan, they do these things called excursions, where the young lions, when they've learned all they can in the dojo, they send them to other promotions that they got relationships with, and they'll be there for like a year and a half, 2 years, whatever, to cultivate a character. And then when they're ready, they bring them back and repackage them as their new gimmick. I think that they should do something like that since they're in bed with TNA. I think that some TNA people
should do that in AAA more,
WWE as an excursion. Like for instance, Moose. Moose ain't got shit to do in TNA. This dude has done everything he can do in TNA. So send him to WWE, not under a contract. Like he can still be under a TNA contract, but send him to WWE for an excursion so that he can add life to the product and give some, a nice uppercard guy. And it can, and maybe while in the WWE environment, Moose can figure out something new that he hasn't. Solo. Fuck Solo. But yeah,
Look, I feel you though. Like Moose needs to get the fuck up out of there with this system shit. Trust the system. Fuck the system. Get the fuck up out of there. Give the X Division belt to I don't know, Mustafa Ali. I don't know, but it's just that time. I definitely agree. But we got to get up out of here. We way over time. Let's get up out of here. I'm about to shut it down. Appreciate y'all for pulling up. King Leo, you already know the vibes. My guy Blaze, Josh, Motto, Ballet. All you guys is awesome, B. Be on the lookout. If I'm not gaming tonight, I'll definitely be gaming tomorrow night.
All right.
I gotta finish this music. I'm going to the studio tomorrow to do what the fuck I do. And speaking of that, Juggernaut is everywhere, B. Don't play with it. It's getting a lot of good traction. People is loving it. You know what I'm saying? Shouts go out to King Eric doing the video for the kid. He had did a video for one of my tracks, Pain, with the Hurt Syndicate, the Hurt Business, whatever you want to call them. Did another video for Juggernaut with you know what I mean? Jacob Fatu doing his thing. Make sure you check all that shit out, B. And yeah, I got King Leo on one of the tracks called Delete. That shit fire. That shit fuego. Please make sure you check that out too. And of course, man, we got my guy TKO, man. He had dropped a couple of new tracks recently, and he's working on a new EP. Talk to him.
My new EP is called Afro and B. It drops this summer. My new music video is out now, On Your Body. It just hit 1,000 views.
Ooh, nice.
Yes, sir. And I'm dropping the third single off my EP in April, so be on the lookout for that. After that, I'm dropping the EP, so stay tuned. About the dog walking.
I'll have the Dragon Ball meme for you when it's over 9,000. Let me know.
Nice. Oh, that's awesome. You hear that? We got new bangers. We about to dog walk their ass.
Early. Let's get up out of here, B. Appreciate you all. Let's
Sullivan, my son.
Too easy.
You know what I'm saying? I'm about to play some tunes. Matter of fact, speaking of Delete, why not? What y'all think? Should I play Delete real quick? I should play Delete real quick, B. I love that track. So let's go out there. Let's do Leo, B. South Bronx to South Central, A, not the sweet. Come compete. You get Delete. Ah. Look that up real quick. Yeah, B. Pretty good show today. I ain't gonna lie. It wasn't much going on when it comes to the old-fashioned wrestling, when it comes to wrestling and all that. Oh, yeah. One more thing I want to say before we get up out of here. It's Adam Bomb's birthday. Happy birthday to Adam Bomb, a.k.a. Wraith, and happy birthday to Santino Marella. Happy birthday to you bums. Let me let y'all go. Much love. Here comes Delete, B. We up out of here.
Time to pack 'em up early. Yeah. South Central, what it do though? Let's get up. Eradicate the town, then call it ground zero. Mind your business, don't try to be a hero. I beat the Goliath, applying the pressure rapidly. Like your mistress, obliterating your salary. Chasing in the voices, that's gotta be spectacular. When it comes to life, you can't be the passenger. Bring that massacre one day, be coming after you. She fired you because you couldn't manage her. Equipment clips, make a nigga dip. That shit I spit is too like you is useless. I'm improving. I level up with beat through music. You manga lawyers are so lame. Do anything for clout and fame. Say man and Leo away from the Bronx all the way to LA. The force got major kickback. You all gonna need a shit back. Use caution when you risk that. South Central been a dispatch. The bomb from Bronx living on. AKA King Kong Palm. King Picasso drawing arms. It's the storm after calm. Whipping in the kitchen. My inventors make a nigga get. Turn to the streets when jobs is out of reach. South Bronx to South Central ain't nothing sweet. Come compete. You get delayed.
Monster hunt on these streets when it's time to eat. TD Jakes was a freak when it's time to preach. My Smackdown raw still all elite. Yeah, press badge type, never mind the seats. 10 toes down, no need to leech. My word concrete, still wearing cleats. Bad bitch with me, still sand the beach. On the each two for me, cause it's never a reach. YouTube, I still hide the seat. Flaw with the jaw, but I plug the leak. Got on this mic and I'm in too deep. About 1,000 by the later memes inherited me. King of the block while I stone the seat. Never met a geek that ran the streets. J's on the feet while I clutch these beats. go Sega with the sonics like I'm still L3. Stay resubmitting every path I pave. Walking tsunami cause I am the wave. Read your revelations like the end of days. Saw him in a palm frame, Beverly's maze. Enemies clock out like Flavor Flav. Make it public when you took it, I was born to blaze. For me in the kitchen for the food you crave. This raw rap shit and the beef is brave. On this campaign I'm vicious. Word to sit, I'm the sickness. Champagne drink for my bitches. If she's queen, we share riches. On these hills granting wishes. If she's Hershey's, it's kisses. It's like magic, I'm twisted. Balls on Tundra, you missed it.
Whip it in the kitchen, my inventions make a nigga get turned to the streets when jobs is out of reach. South Bronx, South Central, ain't nothing sweet. Come compete, you get delete.
From a distance, got you on my mind, baby girl, please listen. See you over there hanging with your bestie. I can see your halo, shorty, come bless me. She got a waistline like water, so hot, made me wanna give you a daughter. Damn shorty, you know what you doing. It's a win-win, ain't no way we losing. So fly from your head to your toes, ride or die for sure. It's all about you, I don't play no games. I don't waste time calling you my lady. I like her, I like you too. Bring it back, I'ma make it do what it do. Send it my way, girl, whatever you like. Looking so good, it feels so good. You want it, and you love me. Tryna make you mine, oh baby, too late. And you know you're fine. Always stay on my mind. Tell me you gon' fight for me like I will for you. I better show you my love, it's so real and true. I won't waste your time, no. I'm on your body for sure.
Yep, on your body like cocoa butter. Your body wet up like you, they in the shower. Ever fresh, ever clean, girl, you not sour. I've sitting for you long like Eiffel Tower. Take out my camera, video in the hotel room of Canada. Put you up on me Snapchat and me Instagram. Me no care where your man say. Me no give a damn car, you have the attention. But girl like you deserve a detention. Want take sitting and chubby in your center. Matter of fact, where you appearing for. Forward of my place up at Washington DC, turn you from a side chick into a wifey. Black president, make everything nice, You the baddest chick, yeah, that I see.
And when you move